Weird.
So there's nothing down here, yeah?
There's food storage. There's bottles of liquor. I think wines is what I said last time, and breads.
I'm getting me a sandwich.
You grab a piece of bread and start chowing down on it.
Alright, bored now.
Other
I'm gonna
than
go beat that guy up.
these small shelves. Cool. You go to make your way through the hatch as you find it locked.
Ooh. Well, unfortunately, they locked God's weakest arsonist down here, so
Fire.
Are you sure?
I mean, it's Greech. If physical force doesn't work, fire is the next best option.
You know what? Give me a perception just before you do. An actual perception.
9.
Okay. Are you sure you want to do it?
I mean, yeah, that's said. Physical force doesn't work. Greech's next option immediately is flame.
Right, you apply flame to it. As you do, you hear a muffled "Oh shit, shit!" as it is an minor explosion up above you, and the floorboards above you have also been fully lit immediately.
So, I have a dumb question. I am both resilient to fire, and I'm Greech. If I roll high enough on a dex save, can I just keep walking out of the flame? Just like,
Yeah? What's up?
You set this on fire. You haven't gotten out of the hatch yet.
oh, I swing the hatch open.
It doesn't budge.
Oh, bomb!
Fire's not a fucking key, homie. Like what?
I was gonna burn that hatch open. Like,
Oh, it's burning.
okay, cool. So it's just a matter of time then.
You want to try to break through it?
Sure, I'll punch it really hard.
Okay. I will say it's a little bit weakened for sure.
Monk Gaming.
Can I have advantage?
I'll say that's your second punch. Deal?
Deal.
Because I know you can do more than one in a turn anyways. So I'll say
extremely.
first one hits, and then the second one, just when it collides with it, it knocks the lock open, and you watch as it throws the flames that was on top of the hatch out of the way, and this place is on fire.
Never fear, your arsonist is here.
You begin to hear the faint put it out, as like somebody nearby is complaining.
Can you guys try to kill me?
You begin to climb out of the hatch, and you see two figures. I'm going to say you only take 1 point of fire damage as you climb out of this. Like you're pretty fucking resistant. So,
Yeah.
as you see them dip into the door that was the only one you guys hadn't checked at that time. The two guys walk through, and you see the one like throwing a bit of liquid on the guy to put out the fire, and then they run through that door and immediately shut it, or go to at least. You have a chance to act if you want.
You know, I really question the fact that if you didn't think the hatch would work, why do you think the door will?
So I do have one question.
Huh.
Control Flames is a cantrip that allows me to snuff a 5-foot cube of fire.
Okay. I'd say there's probably only about 5 feet between you and that door.
But
it'll spread quickly.
How long do you think it would take to just like actually snuff the flames on this place?
Okay. I mean, it's a fueled fire because they tossed alcohol out on everything.
Yeah.
I mean, fire spreads fast when it's already been lit before. It really just depends. Because you snuffing it doesn't get rid of the alcohol spread around. You know what I mean?
True.
Like, you would have to have a mop ready. You know what I mean? Maybe, like, if you thunder waved, then doused or something? I don't know.
Man,
I don't think
yeah,
you can
Thunderwave.
get rid of the... I don't think you can get rid of the fire quite fast enough to get it to be put out.
Oh, well, you win some, you lose some. Y'all got a map?
As he attempts to like open the door.
You open the door, actually. Like, they didn't lock it or anything. You just see them sprinting down the hallway through there.
I still need a map.
And
I guess we're going down the hallway.
they turn and go through a door to the right, down this hall. You chase them.
Yeah.
Okay, you leave the door standing open as you just fucking bolt after them. They didn't even bother to close the second door as they run further into the back of this one room, and you watch them pull a bookshelf that was in the back over the closing that they or the over the opening they go into, and as it does, it kind of insets itself back into the wall.
You know, this is the most elaborate, like, broom closet I think I've ever seen in my life, and I'm so here for it.
Do you go further down into
Yeah.
this room? Okay, you make your way into the room. Now what?
Is there a mop?
There is not a mop. This is not a broom closet. When did you think this was?
Can I see? Have they gone anywhere?
They went through this bookshelf. Like, they moved the bookshelf back into place as they went behind it, and it has slid back into place.
I'm going to move it and then keep following them.
You go to pull out the bookshelf, but it doesn't budge.
Well, I guess, when I get this mop, I can put the fire out, here.
Control flames. Burn the bookshelf down.
Okay. You know what? There's like a candle nearby, and you just flick that bitch over onto the books.
Oh, then wait,
It is
are there
on
any
fire.
cool books?
You didn't check before you set it on fire.
Oh well, you can always read a book while it's burning. Just speed run.
One or two books are on fire. You see one that says "How to Kill a," as it just burns the top half of it.
Oh, man. It's actually gonna be, like, light reading for a little while there.
You see at the far end one that says "How to Kill a God" Part 2. You need the first before this one.
You know what? If I didn't know this was a ploy from God himself in order to spite me, I would be mad. Thankfully, I know that book is probably blank.
No, it was just gonna be I was just gonna say it's definitely a fantasy novel. But yes, no, it's the bookshelf is burning.
Wait until it's of an appropriately singed quality, and then push the ashes aside, or just brute force through it.
You wait, and you wait, and you see that the room is starting to fill with smoke. And you wait, and the
Silly fool. I made my
fire
character
has
shorter.
spread into you. Have you turn around to see that the hallway is now full of fire, as not only a bookshelf but also the wooden boards just above it have caught fire. The fire begins to slowly spread around the room. The books have definitely crumbled quite a bit at this point, but the shelving itself, made of solid wood, is still very much ablaze.
Yeah.
Give me a luck roll.
Is that D20?
D100.
80.
You know what? All of a sudden, as it's burning, you hear a thung as the shelf kind of tilts a bit.
Cool.
I would like to attempt to push it aside.
You pull out on it like they had done, and it moves the shelf out and to the side.
You know,
The stone door that is attached to it just happened to have one thread behind it that got heated up enough it snapped, so the door wasn't being taut. You open it up.
I question why this is going so well.
About the time you say that is when I'm going to say this area is becoming suffocating.
Silly Jacob, I made my character short, as the smoke inhalation does not affect me.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Being short keeps you from coughing. Got it.
It's simple.
Let me note that down.
Hot air rises. As I am short, the cold air will join me down here.
The oxygen doesn't, though.
Silly fool.
However,
You
the
don't need
oxygen from
oxygen
the
here.
hallway rushes in as you break the seal off of this and pulls more fire into the room.
Oh, hell yeah.
The
Sure, it's a
room is
good
very
thing.
much ablaze.
Sure, it's a good thing he's a moss and only requires carbon dioxide.
That is a
The
very
carpet
good
of the
thing.
room catches fire as the ceiling begins to very much burn as well.
Cool. Down the hallway we go.
Okay, you run down this tunnel. Well, it's not really a tunnel as much as it is like a curvature off to the left, as you then go down a set of stairs behind. As you travel further in, it gets very dark, but you don't have dark vision.
I don't.
You didn't take the goblin with dark vision. You took the old one, didn't you?
No, I do have dark vision.
Oh, okay. You make your way down and you start to perceive that there are several unlit sconces and what looks like almost like a jail cell-esque area here.
Unlit
As
sconces. Can't have that. Control flames with like a little pew motion. I go pew 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 as they like light up.
one after the other, they all light up. As you do that, you watch as several shapes shamble over to the bars. Goblins.
Huh?
Goblins being held prisoner shamble over to the bars.
Yo, dudes!
What's up, you guy? You the new guy?
I know, I'm here to...
the new guy.
I'm here
I'm not
to
the
kill
new
the
guy
people
anymore.
here.
Yes.
Wait a minute. All of you are in prison. Does that make you my prison bitches?
Excuse me.
Wait, hold on. This is prison. I gotta beat the biggest guy up. Where's the biggest guy?
Prison bitches.
Oh, that's Timbo.
What the fuck?
They all stick like an arm through the bars and point down towards the end, towards an iron door.
Your death happens today.
Okay, you make your way towards that door. As you do, you see that at the far end it splits off into a T. Left and right, there's not really much anything other than stone, but at the end is a large iron door, about the size of like two of the other doors, double height. You know.
Oh, boss. Iron. I can't burn through iron.
However, you know what? We'll keep that earlier luck roll. You look to the left and just see a set of keys hanging.
Oh, hell yeah. Well, this is going really well. Wait a minute. I have an idea. Prison break!
I grab the keys, run back,
Cheers
and unlock
around.
all the goblin doors.
They all make their way out.
Alright, guys. We're gonna go jump that dude who I saw walk past here. And if anybody sees a mop, let me know.
Wait, what about Timbo? They all point at the door again.
Yeah,
Are
we get
you
him
all
back to.
breaking out Timbo?
Oh.
Okay, you break everyone else out, and then you walk down to the other end. And they're like, wait, you're gonna release Timbo?
I mean, yeah.
They all go back in their cages and shut their doors.
Oh, this is like he's not cool.
Oh, well, you'll see. It's fine. Like a cacophony of, it's fine.
I'm beginning to think it's not fine.
Anytime a goblin says it's fine, it's not fine.
Sure.
Like a girlfriend.
Ah, well, you only had once.
Unlock the door.
Okay, you stick the largest of the keys into the slot and you open it up. As you do, you peer into the darkness, which with your dark vision, you see, wrapped in chains, a very small, lanky goblin.
Oh, are you Timbo?
He doesn't say anything, and his breaths are deep and like he's sleeping.
Oh, it's time to prank him, John.
You already know.
You already know who it is.
Do you step into the room?
Hell yeah.
As soon as your foot crosses the threshold, Timbo has his eyes shoot open.
Ah, you're awake.
As his body begins to shift.
As I think he's on his emo arc.
He hops towards you, still wrapped in the chains, and tries to take a bite out of you. What's your AC?
Like 19.
That's 22 to hit. So that is. Can you make me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Where goblin?
He bites, and it hurts like hell, but his teeth don't actually puncture your skin as it just crushes the like chainmail over your arm.
Scales.
Scales over your arm. Scale mail, whatever.
Well, no, like I don't wear armor. I have scales.
Right, but you wear the gi,
True.
which I think that gi has like an underlying of something. But anyways, point is, he bites. It hurts like hell.
Ow!
That is going to be 12 points of piercing damage.
You're like an angry Mongolian man.
He's still very much chained up, so that's all he does.
What's your deal? Are you like angry at the world, little chaos man?
He is just gnashing of teeth, basically, right now. No words, just angry.
Honestly, same, brother. So do you like
Am I rolling another attack, Pony? Is that what this is, or? Like,
I'm very much standing like outside of his rage.
oh, got you. You took a step out. Like,
Yeah.
I got you. Yeah, he's like tethering off of the chain in the back of the room, and he's basically growling at you like as if a wild animal on the end of a chain.
you
His
do
head and body barely come out 5 feet
Yeah.
past the doorway. Okay,
So like,
that almost.
do you just like not? Built different, I guess. Are you just dumb? I guess he's just dumb. Huh?
They're like, yeah, that's Timbo.
Does he ever not do this, or is it just kind of this constantly?
Oh no, he does that constantly.
Oh,
I think he's got the whack. The whack of the brain.
Mental illness is nothing to joke about.
Oh,
It
not
is,
that kind
however,
of mental
incredibly
illness.
funny. So, like, is there a way to, like, fix this, or...
I mean, can you see about either getting him back in or doing that thing you said about beating him up?
I'm gonna be real, I don't think I can beat him up.
No.
He, like, bit me
Collective
once,
murmuring.
and, like, ow. Like, I fight people, but I don't fight crazy.
I fight people, but I don't fight crazy.
We can try to help, like get him back in his thing.
No, I think... I have an idea. You guys think he has, like, intelligence of a person?
They all shake their head no.
Well, might still be humanoid. Charm person?
Sure, give me it. What's the DC?
15. So wisdom save.
10. So a 12. What kind? It's charm person.
Yeah.
He stops, looks at you, and just goes right back into it.
Wow! It's impressive. Oh, no, wait. I got an idea.
Take a ration out of my backpack and chuck it at him.
Okay. You chuck it at him or like past him back into his cage?
Cast him back into his cage.
Got it. You toss it over his head. He like tries to bite it as it flies over his head and then runs right back in and starts literally gnashing into it.
Wow. Bro just has the munchies. And I am munchable.
Do you
I am a
wanna give me a
munch.
perception check? Upon seeing the back of his head only for a moment before he dived for the food, you saw he has part of his back of his head missing.
Oh, mental illness.
Oh, mental illness.
Yeah, we saw him get whacked the other day. Now you getting why they said whacked in the head?
See, I thought you meant, like, silly.
Are you gonna shut the door, or the boy gets back up from the ration and immediately starts running for the door? Well, hopping for the door.
Yeah, I'll just shut the door.
You lock it back up?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's just a zombie.
Well, you do what you can. Onwards and upwards. So, hey, I got a dumb question. Is there any way to leave that's not the way we came?
They all look at each other, shake their head no, that they know of.
Ah, that might be a problem.
Right. Now, there's two other paths that you still haven't been down, and you've been making a lot of racket. They all make their way back out of the bars, but you have a squad of goblinos.
Well, it's usually my cousin that does all the public speaking, but because I'm the boss now.
Right. Boney, I was going to name them, but I thought it'd be funnier if you just named them. Go for it.
Gone, Goo, Cree, Gore, Dive, Gix, Kevin, Gate, Gine, and Gen.
I need one more.
Kevin.
Steve.
Wait, Gavin and Gavin are two different people?
Okay.
Balls. 7 and 11 have the same ending.
Guelph.
Well,
Okay. There's 12 goblins. That includes you, though.
Wait a minute. From now on, we are all named Greech. That way they'll never know if it was really me or not.
We all. As a collective.
Never fear, the Greech Collective is on its way. This feels familiar.
So are we then?
I think I'm dying.
They all look at you.
Okay, cool. Sorry, everybody for a while there just kind of sounded like they were phasing in and out of existence. I think my internet's bad.
Got it. Okay. They
Um,
basically say, "Are you free to do whatever now?"
I mean, I'm gonna keep walking. I'd like your help, but you can leave, I guess.
Do you start walking?
Yeah.
They follow.
Go.
Left or right?
Left cleft for a different staffed.
Okay, you go left. As you go left, cutting over to the other group. Fucking Google, I did not fucking ask your opinion on left or right. Shut the fuck up. Alright. Anyways, Rez,
Hi.
the three of you make your way through school grounds. After some time of like asking around, you finally are like, "Yep, I know where Quintulis is." And of course, he's at the Strixhaven Star. He's been the person you talked to said he's been pretty downtrodden as of late. His latest paper didn't do so well, but he's trying to make up with that with something special he's been working on the last couple days.
I thought it was Gray that worked there.
Both.
Oh, I
Is
forgot. I didn't know Quintus was there.
Am I wrong? Hold on, let me check.
You might not be. I might just be forgetting who was part of it.
Quintulis is this year. He is
Okay.
right.
Then yeah, he's no longer. He joined and filled my position, I guess.
Honest,
And it's not
honest to
great.
God, when you guys started at the school, I also just went ahead and established what things everybody would be a part of later on. Yeah. Quintulis is a part of it. Ugh.
Very fun.
Right. You make your way over to the Strixhaven Star, and you see that a couple people point, and they're like, "Oh yeah, Quintulis is in that office over there."
Cool.
You look over to that office, and you see that it is being like avoided fully by all the people here, as like no one is approaching Quintulis during this time. Seems he has asked to be left alone.
Hmm.
No one's stopping you though. It's just a matter of like his room is being avoided.
May I ask someone why they are avoiding him?
Huh? Oh, because he yells really loud if you bother him.
Does his office have windows like on the door or anything?
Uh, sure. You can like see that he is vigorously writing.
I'll turn to Alexandria and them and go. We're just here to ask him about.
You cut out.
I just stopped
Just here to
speaking.
ask- Oh, okay.
What is it again?
We're here to ask him about what, or at least his account on, with his account on what happened when the girl with the crystals on her arm and such.
Oh, that's the article he's working on, actually.
Oh. Well,
At least that's what he has said.
hmm. Well,
If you want to
Hmm.
talk to him, you can knock.
Wanted me to talk to him, correct? you stole his eye?
That was an accident.
Ooh, do tell.
That's what they
Is
all
that why
say.
he's got that eye patch for like 2 weeks?
I'd rather not retell it.
From what
But
I hear, he said a very ornery crustacean stabbed him in the eye.
Yeah.
don't worry, Alexandria. It was also an accident that got me killed in a bog.
Ooh.
Oh, you're that Flora. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
I can imagine everybody who knows about it just fucking just kind of has like an uncomfortable look to them.
Traffic in this place has been fully streamlined into a U shape around you all and Quintilis's door. All of a sudden.
Okay.
I can knock for you if you want.
Oh, don't worry, I can get it.
Oh, cool.
So I just want to make sure. So that's all I need to worry about.
Him yelling, yes.
I'm looking at Alexandria.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you're all right.
I'm never alright.
like,
I know how that feels.
High five.
uh,
Bros eyes.
Anything else you
uh,
need me to deal with, Alexandria?
You haven't worked at the paper
uh,
since being Mira, right?
Um, no, I was still there year. No, I haven't. I've stopped in now and again. I've done like uh freelance work with them, but I'm not a part of the club.
Okay, got it.
So I think it's like 2 or 3 times now. Either I've asked for a favor or they've asked for a favor from me.
I was playing with my d20 and I rolled a 20 for no reason. I wasted it.
Just roll another. But yeah, no,
Damn
I'll
it!
told you.
Did you roll
That's-
another 20?
Well, fuck. Okay,
I
well there
didn't tell
goes
you to
my
do it
double.
then. Anyways, I am going to just Alexandria not giving me further instruction. I'm going to just go over 3 slow knocks on the door.
Knock, knock, knock.
Knock, knock, knock. Staring through.
As he looks over, his mouth opened wide, and then he freezes. He isn't quite looking at you, Flora, as he just sees Alexandria in the background.
I would like to take 1 step to the side to step in the way.
You step to the side, and he just like stands up and starts walking through the door. He opens it.
I'm stepping between him and Alexandria.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You take that step to the side, and he walks over to the door, and he says, "Come in, Flora.
Hi, I'm here to act as a neutral third party.
I noticed.
Also,
Have a
do you want,
seat."
while we're talking, do you want me to look over your paper?
No, you know what? Sure. Just come in.
Of course.
You come into the room and walk over by his desk, and as you do, he just looks at you, Alexandria, closes the door, looks through the window, and then pulls the shade over the window.
Yeah, I figured. Okay.
Switching to Flora's perspective, Flora, you're looking at Quintilis just staring daggers through this shade after he's closed it. He then lets out another sigh and like just gently puts his head up against the glass and says, "What do you want?"
Well, I heard it's what you're writing about right now, but apparently
Oh,
people are looking into the whole thing with the girl and crystals and
you're talking about the girl with the hemo crystals growing on her arm?
yes, that one.
He sits down. I am exhausted by this, but sure, what is it you want to know?
Floral thing from one. I was given really bad prompting for this, so everything?
Uh, here, take a look at this first. He like very lackadaisically drops the um 3 pages full of writing so far as you kind of skim through, and it's mostly what you already know except for 2 factors. Number one, you now know the girl's name. Number
Oh,
two,
yay.
you will find that she has quite an extraneous background of sorts, as she is not a student but an alumni.
Ah.
Um, so first thing it says is that Delathor Delicant, or
Hold
Dilly
on.
Dilly,
Where's my pencil?
yeah.
Where's the
Uh,
pencil?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
I thought me saying that you will know her name might have gotten you to get your
Oh,
notebook.
I did. I just couldn't find where I set my pencil.
Okay, all right.
I don't want to use pen in case I spell something wrong, but I'm just surrounded by pens, and I found my pencil. Anyways, continue.
Delathor Delicant.
Okay.
Also known as Della Della, as a nickname from her other alumni. Uh, Della Della, which is how I'm going to refer to her from now on, because I don't feel like saying Delathor. Della has returned to seek further advanced studies along with other magi here at the school, but not as a student, just as an alumni, and had come to request information on different research. Uh, he has gone on to write about her research, and that it is pertaining to a lot of bioengineering in the sense, or biomancy, excuse me, um, and that she probably did this to herself, is how he kind of classifies it. Her background is that of being a necromancer, but in the sense of dealing with um, trying to reanimate flesh in the sense of recently deceased in order to be turned into new life, rather than being just straight up. Instead of turning something into a zombie, she takes like a hunk of flesh and can turn it into a dog or something like that. That's how he basically describes it. Other than that, it's very little known, and that he then goes into, however, he had gotten a chance to discuss with her earlier that morning, and she had said that she had been working on research that they had hoped she had hoped to present to uh, the Dean of Perfection uh, later that night. She was supposed to have dinner with the Dean of Perfection later that night in order to go over her research findings.
Gotcha. I assume that night is in reference to the one where she got all uh, sick with crystals.
Yes, that was in the late afternoon that had happened. Based off of his
Gotcha.
paper, is what that says. Which is also accurate if you ask her as a mocker age, technically. I've found I'm in desperate need of a drink. I'm dried out. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back.
Great.
All right, Quintus, listen here. I pull out my gun.
I pull out my gun. You're gonna give me everything you know.
I know you're hiding something.
I know you're the one who did this. I know we should have trusted you from the start.
I know this is all a ploy.
Guys, I forgot there was a song on my Greach playlist that had lyrics in it. So I've just been listening to it, and then it started speaking, and I genuinely got so scared for a second.
One more thing.
Oh, and one more thing.
Well, that's really interesting that this girl who studies necromancy would suddenly get struck with crystals. You know, I'm no I'm no expert transmutation user, but crystals don't usually appear in blood work. Now, I know you are an expert on the field. If you could just tell me, like, if you could let me in on any of the insider scoops, I would be greatly appreciated. Oh, one more thing. I checked your lab out the other day.
I checked your lab out the other day.
The
I'm just
boys down.
remembering about the fucking one video you sent me a long time ago of just fuck, I forgot his name. Detective man that we're referencing.
Columbo?
Columbo, thank you. Um and it's just like Columbo like meets Light Yagami or something like that.
Oh, I
One
love
more
that.
thing.
And I just keep thinking about him just like writing profusely.
I even like that there's someone made another version of it.
Mhm.
Like a more complete story, but I still love the idea of just like it's like, can I get your name? Oh, just call me detective. Or
Just
you
call
can
me
just call me Columbo. Just call me detective.
just call me detective.
I hate to tell you, Mr. Yagami, but my name isn't my full name, my first name isn't detective.
uh,
But I got one more question for you. You say in your alibi that you were at home playing games on the PlayStation 2. But how could you be doing that if the PlayStation 2 has no games?
I'm gonna be doing that at the PlayStation 2 has no.
The PlayStation 2 do got games.
The
It got all
PlayStation
the games.
Detective.
Got Tony Hawk.
What you need to
Detective.
know is the PlayStation 2 is backwards compatible with many PlayStation 1 games. Yes, I was playing Final Fantasy on my.
Oh, that
Yeah,
explains it.
I was playing Pokemon Coliseum.
You're telling me you were playing a Nintendo game on a non-Nintendo system.
I shift to the left, back to the right. Yeah.
I'm no
Yeah.
gamer, but I'm no gamer, but the boys down at the lab tell me that Nintendo is very fickle with their properties.
I still think
Objection, Your Honor. He's leading the witness. Overruled.
I still think the funniest thing to have ever happened in fiction is that elves are referred to as mer. So calling someone a gamer is literally calling someone a gay elf,
Mm-hmm.
Let's fucking go.
which makes saying gamer so much more
Wait,
funny.
Are you telling me merfolk is actually elf folk?
Yes,
Yes.
Dun dun dun. It's all rigged.
mermaid is just fairy
elf
maid.
maid.
The elf.
Because mer is also fairy.
Yeah.
Where does the fish get incorporated? Ayo!
At the deli, don't you know?
Down
Ah.
at the deli.
Down at the market.
Anyways, my boy Quintilus,
Yeah.
he hit me with the details, yeah?
Yes, he did.
Cool.
And that's about all I really know right now. I tried going to ask her more, but, well, that didn't go well.
Oh, why is that?
She doesn't want to see anybody based off of what the nurse says.
It's like, contagious.
I didn't get told that much. I was basically told because some creep came in before me, no guys are allowed.
Oh, so I'm okay to visit?
Yeah, I think so. Basically, just some weirdo went in there and was like, "Hey, I'm that girl's boyfriend, totally."
I
They
wonder
didn't
who
tell me
that
who
sounds
though.
like.
Looks at the
Mean-
camera.
Meanwhile, Toomba is literally standing here among you all, like, doing his own thing outside with Alexandria.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Remember
he did
you guys
join us.
picked him
Hey.
up. Yes.
I was here the whole time. I'm just out here in the office, just like, huh? All right then. I'll fuck myself.
Hey, we're having a private conversation here.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
just
just him
sitting
and
down,
Flora, but
crisscross,
still.
I wonder who
Well,
I wonder who that sounds like. Slow turn towards facing the door.
Looks at the camera.
wait, you would be helping me out a lot if you were to find out who that was.
Who was there?
Yeah, it would be something I could add to the story. I think it would
Oh,
make a
one
nice
second.
spicy thing, and then we can out whoever this perv is.
Uh, I'm going to go over to the door, open it, and go, "Hey, Toomba, have you visited the nurse recently?
Yeah.
Oh, did you get any leads from the girl while you were talking to her?
No, I wasn't able to. I got kicked out.
Told ya." I
Oh,
like
yeah.
close the door
Close
again.
With no context whatsoever. Just told ya, and then just closes the door.
Honestly, Rez, take an inspiration for that one. That was pretty good. Right. Quintulis just looks dumbfounded as you sit back down, and he's like, "Oh, that was easy.
Come on,
You know
man.
what? I have an idea of what I want to write next. Thanks."
Someone being accused of being a creep on campus.
Right. It's always Toomba. You know what? I know exactly how I'm going to phrase it in the paper now. He like starts writing down some notes.
Local psychopath strikes again.
No, I'm gonna put all the like insinuation into it, and then I'm going to be like, and you guessed it, it's this guy. Who else would it
Ah,
be? For the third round in a row.
you know what? Yeah, that tracks.
He's done one a year so far.
Just one?
Well, one a year big enough to be in the paper.
Oh, yeah, that sounds about right. Yep.
Yeah, that's about all I got though. Roy will get a kick out of this.
Oh, are you guys back on talking terms?
Sorta. Mostly just uh oh, you guys are friendly though. So he says, just I've been trying to get back on talking terms with her. It's kind of my fault that we aren't though, so
That was first year. It's been a while, you know?
right, and that's why I'm trying, but you know,
Hey, just look on the bright side. You have a mutual enemy.
oh, and that is
I look at the door again.
oh, wait, the shrimp.
I don't. Who?
Wait, have you not seen the mantis shrimp yet?
Hmm?
I think you should talk to Alexandria about the mantis shrimp.
Are they selling that at the cafeteria?
It's not, well, I would like to eat that thing, but it's not food yet. Although that's a good idea. I've been thinking about how to get back at that thing yet, but gotta figure out how to catch it first.
Oh, right. So I get it now. I'm putting the pieces together.
What are the pieces that you've put together just to make sure?
Alexandria used a shrimp to steal your eye.
Uh, used a very angry mantis shrimp stabbed me in the eye.
Why would it stab? They're capable of punching much harder.
The the one that it punched me with had a very sharp end on it.
Oh, so you just need to blunt it. Actually, that might make it worse.
I have no idea.
Do I need to interrogate someone?
I mean, I'll tell you what, I'll give you 10 gold if you can bring me that magic strip by the end of the day. In a
1
cage
second.
with its
Hey,
claws tied.
Alexandria. Open the door again.
Yeah?
I heard something about a shrimp.
Yes?
What about it?
And what is your question?
Do you like keep a shrimp in your pocket or something?
I mean, he's not with me right now after everything. He's kind of just in, uh,
He's in your room.
yeah.
What, you just
Last you
keep him
I
like
have
a
him under
box?
control. He's not allowed to leave.
Just keep him in like a box in your room or something?
Well, he can roam free around in my room.
So you don't have him under control.
Well, I've confined him to my room ever since
I love
that.
the image of a very angry mantis strip trying to pick a lock with its pointy arm. Like, do
Alexandria,
that.
I can say from experience your room is really easy to break into.
Why
I
do you
almost
say
shot
from
drink out my
wait?
nose.
Why do you say from experience? Wait,
Oh.
huh? Wait, why have you broken into my room?
Alexandria, you really should take better care of your lethal pets.
Don't worry, Flo broke into my room last year. Mine too. From like somebody in the background.
Okay, this is just normal. Okay.
I
But
like
you've
looking
also had
around.
Flora break into your room a couple times. H, you paying attention to the conversation or no?
I'm listening, but I'm not saying anything.
Okay.
I think I've broken into your room the most.
Yes, you
Yeah.
have. You have broken into our room. Actually, not my room specifically, but in our dorm.
No,
Yeah.
your room too.
Uh,
You
oh,
just
Yeah,
didn't know
your
about
damn.
one.
no, you just don't know about me breaking into your
No,
room
I know I don't
particularly.
know. I still know.
Toomba doesn't know about any but one of them, I think.
Yeah. The trick is, I think at this point, everyone's just used to Flora kicking open people's doors.
The only one I do know is to prank you and Sarah did.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sarah.
Uh, well, if you don't have him on you, that's all right.
I close the door again.
I
Darn.
did.
And Kira is going to
Right.
cast Resilient Sphere.
Uh, all I said was this by the end of the day.
I know, I just, since I'm here.
How much would it cost me to get you to do it, anyways?
Not much, if I get around to it, I'll do it.
Oh, well, 10 gold bounty it is then. Cuffed and surrendered.
What about in a hamster ball?
He thinks.
A magically reinforced hamster ball. A magically created hamster ball.
Is this the same one I heard tale of you kicking Snow's brother over the roof in?
Onto the roof.
You didn't get it over?
No, I got it right on the top.
Oh. Oh, on purpose? Like perfectly balanced kind of thing?
Mhm.
Oh, weird. I heard you knocked it over top of it.
No, he then freaked out and fell off the roof.
Ah, okay. Right, well, I mean, very cool for one. Yeah, I guess that would be fine. Can you make it smaller?
Well, it's the size of the creature, so.
Oh.
Or I could just like turn it into like a squirrel or like a turtle for a little while. Bring it here.
Oh, you mean like polymorph?
Mhm.
Oh, that works too for me.
Or I could just grab it.
Be careful doing that.
I look at just my metal hand.
I don't know if you know what mantis shrimps can do. I didn't
Oh, very.
beforehand.
I don't think mantis shrimp know what I can do.
Two of your fingers on your metal hand just turn into like shell crackers, nutcrackers.
It's just a quick flick, and there's like a slight, like booming noise behind the air of it.
Yeah, you can do what a mantis shrimp can do with your fingers. Like, he said, right, and don't take you off to where you poke my eye out. Got it.
I would never.
You would if I pissed you off bad enough.
Not your eyes.
Not your
Y-
eyes.
You say that, he looks a bit concerned and then crosses his legs uncomfortably. Is there anything else, Flora?
Oh, I think that was all I was asked to ask you about. Oh, by the way,
Um, I'm going to like raise up a piece of paper that I've been writing on.
here's some notes I'd recommend.
Oh, thank you. I'll give him advantage on the roll for it, I guess.
For writing his paper.
Yeah. Oh, he needed it because that's a natural one. Ah, there we go. Because I literally just rolled a natural one. So, thanks for that.
Listen, I may not be the chillest with this guy, but I'm helping a homie out.
Hmm.
You're helping a homie out to slander another homie.
Well, this
Listen,
isn't a complete piece of shit.
no, he has. To me, he has done absolutely nothing wrong.
Hmm.
I just am close with enough people that don't like him.
Well,
Anyways,
I should be going.
right. Leave the blind down,
I just
please.
nod, and I will like very quickly slip out, kind of spinning around as I do to close the door with me, and then turn to the others and go,
Well, I- I'm gonna go do some investigative journalism. You want to join me?
Um, sure. Did you get the information?
Mhm.
All right.
Should we go ahead and head to our next destination then?
Of course. Though you're not allowed to join us.
Huh? What?
Well, you can wait
Why?
outside.
Wait, what? Can I have an info?
Oh, you're banned.
What did I do?
Or at least you
Um,
will when we get there. Come on.
Are we going to the nursery? Cause if that's where,
You can wait outside.
okay. I'm sorry. Did you say what?
Alexandria, since she has, like, Flora has basically at this point insinuated that you are going to the nursery. So
Hmm.
would you fill her in on your and Havernish's visit?
Huh. All right. I'm eating an apple.
I was gonna say if he said it out loud, then I would have acted a whole lot different. That's my bad.
"No, I never said it out loud before.
Oh, okay then.
I've just been insinuating.
Oh, okay.
I've just been heavily, like especially right now, heavily implying."
Yeah.
Hmm. Oh, I know where we're going.
Okay, so you still are going to the nursery? Raise?
Yeah.
Assuming I am given no alternate information.
Clay, you have
Mhm.
alternate information that might be pertinent to avoid going back to the nursery for no
I don't
reason.
fully remember.
Okay. Havernish will speak up and be like, we shouldn't go back there, Flora. They turned us away. The nurse basically said she didn't want anyone near her in case it turned into some sort of contagion or anything, and that any kind of visiting privileges were banned as soon as someone pretended to be her boyfriend. Looks at Tumba,
Well, I'm safe to go in there.
and why is that?
Oh, first off, I'm immune to disease. Second off, if it's a hemocrystallization, Chemo means blood, and just look down.
Oh. Oh, well, that's actually a good point. Looks to you, Alexandria. Round 2? Oh, well, 3 if we count Tumba's attempt.
Yeah, let's get going.
In worst case
Right.
scenario, I'd like to see them try and stop me.
Oh, okay. Well, good thing you're not there yet. Anyways, you make your way towards that. Squeezle,
Hello.
I will say, you're not quite up yet because of
Okay.
how much you had happened last time. So we're
Sure.
gonna go to
Yeah.
Bones, and then we'll come. I think you'll be after Boney this time,
Sure.
and then we'll finish out with the other group. Boney, you
Ah,
take the left. You take the left.
no.
Huh.
What?
Okay, you're alive. You just made a noise that was like I'm dying, and
No, I said the word die.
okay. You are you like running down this hallway, being slow about it? What are you doing?
Oh no, we are. I've instructed them on how to do an improvisational dance, and we are thugging down this hallway.
Okay, so it's straight up like the Z-Bash you skit.
Vocal
Stories
percussion
you know
on a
the
whole
one I'm
nother
talking
level,
about.
Mhm.
coming from my mind. Yeah, no, exactly like that actually.
As you bop down the hallway, you see that the 2 individuals from before are standing next to a door conversing as you make your way down, and they are just fully ready as not only them but a dozen others fill this larger area. It's 12v12 right now.
Oh man, you all built this. You all built this whole thing up.
That
Such a
coughing is
shame.
just a side effect from the fire.
I was born to burn it down.
Your squad moves around you and gets into a position of like ready for whatever.
So we doing this?
What exactly is it you're doing, Goblin?
I'm gonna beat y'all up.
Well, fine then. Come at me.
Oh, I actually have a question.
He started to pull his sword, but then like stops, surprised that there's even a question.
Is there a way to leave from here that's not the way that we came in?
Why would I tell you that?
I don't know, cause you're cool.
He just shakes his head a tiny bit. Ready your weapon, Goblin, and come face me.
I already got my weapon. I am the weapon.
Okay. He's a good 40 feet ahead of you.
Look, man, you really just need to lighten up.
Is
This
this
is a fire
firebolt?
pun. I'm
Yeah,
throwing
yep.
fire at him.
You throw a firebolt, and he pulls out his sword, and it like, collides with the blade. You watch as your fire just disappears.
Oh, dude. Okay. Okay. Temporary truce. Can you go back that way and put out the fire that's like destroying this bar?
Why
I'll
would
wait.
I put out what I started?
Wait. So you want the flame to burn your bar down?
I think you misunderstand what this place is.
I'm suddenly very confused.
But since your magic doesn't work, how about we take this mano a mano?
Oh no, that's cool. Okay. How about this? If I win, your guys step down, we all leave, get some drinks. It'll be great. If you win, I don't know, I'll get in a cage or something.
How about we just kill all of you?
Oh, geez, man. Kill my whole, like, vibe. You know,
Are you going
if
to
you're
come and fight
scared-
me or not?
If you're scared, you're allowed to say that. You know that, right? I mean, who could blame you?
He pulls out a dagger and like tosses it at you. I'm gonna see if he
Deflect
hits.
missiles.
Oh well, that was a 13 to hit, anyways. So
Yeah, I just catch the dagger.
Ah,
So, like, do you want to do this one-on-one? Do I have express... Sorry, hold on, the smoke's getting...
ready the
Over there.
crossbows. They all pull out hand crossbows and actual crossbows and start to load them.
How'd you say we're doing this one-on-one? I mean, we can all fight, I guess.
They're about to shoot a volley at you. What are you gonna do?
Well...
Boss, do we go back and hide?
yeah, you guys might want to get out of here.
The group behind you just immediately round the corner back around the beginning.
Okay, I've got 29 hit points. There's 12 of you, and one of you's a swordsman. I've been through worse. You know,
Ready? Aim.
you all might want to pray to your god, because I'm about to replace him.
Fire! As there's, I'm just gonna make it a collective hit, basically. That's only a 15 to hit, so
Yeah.
I'll say
doesn't
like
hit.
they all bounce either off your armor or hit the walls, as it's just like this narrow space. Right,
So-
load your bolts again.
Are you all ready to die?
Ready? Aim.
Burning
Fire!
hands.
It's like, if you're not going to stop them, this
Burning
is...
hands.
Okay, Burning Hands.
Yeah.
What's the range of Burning Hands?
It is a 15-foot cone.
They are 40 feet away from you. I said that before.
I can move 50 feet in 6 seconds.
Oh, yeah. You go running forward?
Yeah,
Dexterity saving throw as the floor disappears below your feet.
I can hover. If I can just
Never
keep walking, Jacob.
Never mind. Well, the illusion that was there, the gap between you, disappears. As the guy smiles and says, "Oh, thank God, that sword only..." As he just sees you still running. Oh, shit! As go ahead and give me a melee. Or, sorry, give me Burning Hands. I'm sorry.
Dex save, ain't it?
That is.
Yeah, but I
the
already
three
rolled.
Flame damage doesn't work.
Okay,
That is
So-
DC 15 Dex save for 18 damage.
that's a fail for them. You spread this fire out across this dozen guys that are very packedly tight together. The pit below you was just full of what looked like purposely broken glass and material that would just hurt like hell when you landed on it.
Checks out.
And you see that the fire just spreads across all of them, immediately emulsifying them. Or not emulsifying. What's the word for emblazing? Emblazes them. Sure.
Down
Immolating?
fire.
They
Immolate
immediately
them.
combust in
What?
fire as you see their robes catch and they start like rolling on the floor, and one of them actually trips over into the pit. Like they're just done.
If any of you die, my bad.
They all
That's
die.
the swordsman.
They all had 15 HP.
Even the swordsman.
Yes. Oh, he's
Oh,
not
wow.
an actual swordsman.
He's just
Did
dead.
you not catch the part of like, oh, thank God, I only had one? As like,
Oh, give me a sword.
you take his sword. Sword of Absorption. Once per day, it can absorb a spell that is cast at the wielder.
Oh my god, that's amazing!
It's a once per day, though.
That's still really good.
Oh yeah, it's absolutely good.
Wearing
Once per
this
day,
on my hip.
to magic.
Hold on, I have to put that in my notes. Sword of
It's only if
absorption.
it targets you. AOE doesn't matter.
Still, that's literally finger of death counter.
Power word kill. Power word nuh-uh.
Podcast, nuh-uh.
Is that a reaction or is that just a free action?
Is that a reaction? It is a reaction, yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll
I had to look.
put that on. I'll just steal the whole sheath and everything, and just put that on like my back.
Gotcha. But yeah, it's basically a
cool.
free counterspell in a way.
I accidentally killed all of you, so I can't really like ask you where the exit is. So
Mm.
moving right along.
You see that they were all standing in front of this one door.
Oh yeah, door.
You open it up to see what looks like a very lacking barracks, as all the guys that might have been in here at one point are just not here anymore.
Ooh, I mean beds and stuff. It's pretty alright. Oh, hey Gobs.
Heads poke around the corner.
Collective Greach. Mind the gap. Arm yourself.
Huh? Oh. As they like walk up to the gap, look around. Hey boss, can you pull that lever that one of them pulled?
Yeah.
He points at a small lever on the wall next to the door. You pull it and you watch as the floor closes. Ah, nice. And
Some
steps
guys
up.
that are still down there, just like bleeding
Rushed
out,
to
just
death.
sees the thing
No,
just
please.
close. No, please! Ah!
Oh,
It's dark down here.
I'm claustrophobic.
well, you win some.
I'm
you lose some.
allergic to glass.
How the hell?
As all your guys arm themselves, except for two.
It's
Just
okay.
two fell in the pit.
My hands are lethal weapons. Yours can be too.
I'll say, you know what? They get daggers because they are not monks. So
Never fear. A dagger
daggers,
is a wonderful
crossbow, hand
throwable weapon.
crossbows.
Anyway, let us continue onward, I guess.
I mean, it is a barracks, so like, what kind of weapons do you want them to have? I'll say there's
Spears.
like a small arms. They all get spears and a crossbow each.
Cool. Goblin militia.
Ha!
Alright. This is the end of this area, so I guess we go right at that area earlier.
I'm going to give a bit of a skip here and a bit of a different perspective than I usually give anyone. While the boss sits on his throne in this room, he is waiting for his men to come back after dealing with that lone goblin that broke into his makeshift hideout of a bar, and he's just tapping his fingers as he hears faintly in the distance, "Greachalicious definition, make the boys go crazy," and a bunch of goblins just singing or dancing along as like his door is just kicked open. Greach, back over to you. You kick this door open, and sitting on a throne in a lone throne room, a small, what looks like silver plinth sits in front of him, with a tome that is open, and magic purple runes are just kind of pouring out of it and encircling his throne just as you come into the room. He
Doing
says,
some light reading.
"What is the meaning of this?"
Simple. Kneel before your new god.
"You claim to be a false prophet.
There's no such thing as a false prophet. I killed everybody else. Also, I'm not really a prophet.
Are you claiming to be a false god then?"
I'm not a false god if I kill the other god. Either way, I'm still stronger than you'll ever be.
"You challenge my lord.
Yeah.
Then you shall perish."
Nah.
He is going to cast lightning bolt at you and the whole group.
Oh no. Well, The goblins are dead. I'm not, but the goblins are dead.
Anyways, as he goes to do this, though, you watch as one of the goblins says, "Nah," as he holds up a sword, and just fucking, it's gone.
Oh my god. You're not my new favorite.
Sort of AOE absorption. You will, however, watch his disintegrate.
That's
Oh man.
that does suck.
Oh, probably too much for it. He kicks the handle.
Oh well. You guys
Chucks the
sit back
handle at
here.
the guy.
Stay at least. Okay. Here's the plan. I need you to stay at least 15 feet away from him at all times. Step 5 feet forward and attack, and then step 10 feet back. That should allow you distance enough range to stay out of most AoE, but also let you get hits in with those spears. If you need to stand back all the way and use those
All right.
crossbows.
Everyone
I'm
else
gonna go
picture
kill him.
this. You're a group of goblins. You're staring at your leader, who is now explaining everything that needs to be done, as you just see the form behind him has started to just grow in size by not once but twice. As he's explaining that everybody clear out from the AoEs. Anyways, Greech, you turn around.
Hey, ready to die?
I will purge all of your kin from this world.
Yeah. I mean, geez Louise, what are you, like a broken record?
Squeezle,
Get a load of this guy.
you make your way through the streets up to this building and you see it ablaze.
I will sigh.
Oh yeah, that's definitely Greech's handiwork, as Greta crosses her arms.
I will say, do you have any sort of fire resistance or anything?
Not really. Hold on. I might have something for this, though. She digs around in her bag and pulls out a decanter. Can you guess what this is?
The Greech counter.
Potion of fire resistance?
Decanter of endless water.
Oh. Nice.
Time to go to work.
And do I have shape water? Do I have control water? What's it called?
Walking up behind you, whether you do or not, comes a very familiar dragonborn with his scales down into a braid. Seems you have a bit of a fire problem.
Yeah, our friend Greech is here, and that's usually what happens.
Looks to you, looks to the fire. I can take care of part of it at least.
Well, I am resistant to fire, so if you want me to forge ahead and you two can join afterwards.
Are you also resistant to suffocation?
Suffocation, no breathing.
Oh god. Oh no. I can breathe water.
That's actually really funny.
He looks at the decanter, looks at you. Do you want to try, or?
Yeah.
She says, just dump it over your head, I guess. Just keep dumping it over your head?
Yeah.
I mean, that, honestly, it's literally like a water mask filter in a way. As, like, you just pour this into your mouth as you walk through the fire. 1 point of damage from the fire.
Ooh, I just had a cool idea for a line for Greech.
But otherwise, you should be
This is
fine.
going in the Greech document.
All right. His fathom armor is quite useful.
That is only after, like, the immediate building is doused as a large mass of water forms above it and just whoosh, over the whole building. The smoke is still billowing inside, however, as you make your way through. You step on a hot coal, but otherwise are fine. As you make your way through into the lower portion, that then you see the on fire bookshelves.
Hmm.
Um, However, they are moved to the side as you just keep pouring water over your head as you make your way down into the stairwell. Once you reach a certain point in the stairwell, the smoke doesn't seem to have fallen any much further down the stairs as you come into a jail cell area. You hear faintly in the distance, "Read religious definition, make the boys go crazy."
Oh god. Well, they're that way.
Yeah, you take a right. Um, you hear somebody say "nah" and then "aw," and then about the time your explanation ends, and you say "you ready to die" to the boss, is when Snow Creek you walk into the room.
Oh, look! My healing just got here.
Both of you give
Uh,
me initiative rolls.
can you?
We're going to
Uh,
keep it storybook still. I thought it'd
Guys,
be more fun for this.
guys, just came up with a hard. Just came up with like a hard thing for Greach to get a tattoo of. 'Cause
Yeah.
of the thug. Yeah. Or at least something Greach like would think. It's just like it's his motto.
By the way, it was Guelph that used the sword to stop the thunderbolt.
Hell yeah,
Very
good for Guelph.
right. Snow Creek, you're definitely first. Greach, you're definitely second.
Alright.
Greach, when it's your turn, you can either tell your boys to charge him with melee or to hit him with ranged, and then I'll take it from there. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Otherwise, Snow
Alright.
Creek. The chamber is 200 feet by about 80 feet. It is a
Alright.
very large chamber, and the ceiling is about 60 feet high. As his form has gone from being, well, you wouldn't have known before that he was only about 5 or 6 feet tall, but he is now a very large man.
Okay. Well, I
His-
know what he does. Because I know what he is.
Right.
I assume.
Do you want to go ahead and tell Bones what he is, or Greach?
How close am I to Greach?
Oh, you're like you like walked into the room and he's right there. Like,
Okay. So I'll walk up to him, touch him with cure wounds, and just be like, "That's a Duergar. Their people and my people fight. They do
Oh,
some
so we have like
illusions."
we have like religious ability to kill him.
oh, I
Uh,
did. You know what, Squeeze? I did at least forget to like describe him in such a way he could have thought he was a deep gnome because I meant to do that. I totally forgot about that.
Oh, a deep gnome? Oh, you told me he was a deep dwarf.
Well, he is, but like describe him in just enough detail to where he might think he's a deep gnome, so he could call him you. You go,
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
because we talked about that because we were waiting for you to be like, oh, you're like his brother or something.
I mean, he doesn't
But-
look a lot like you.
Right, he actually doesn't. He's very tinged purple skin, bald on top with a very cut beard, shaved and edged around his face. His
Oi, you
body
big
has
Dwergar sucker! If you want to kill me, get in line.
I'll heal Greach for 9.
Just keep doing that, pretty please.
Man. Are we doing the 5.5 spellcasting, or are we doing your spellcasting?
What?
Like, are you gonna let me use 2 spell slots in a turn, or do you want me to do one?
Oh, I don't. I've never given a fuck about that. Go for it.
Okay.
Fuck them rules.
Yeah, that's kind of dumb.
Yeah, I don't think anybody actually does
Just
that.
it sort of makes sense, but also
Mhm.
like go fuck themselves.
Yeah.
So I'll do that healing on him, and then I'll put spiritual weapon next to the Durga.
You got it.
And that'll swing at him. Oh, no, it's a 9. That'll miss.
That definitely misses.
All right, that's me. Oh, I'm gonna use any remaining movement I have to not stand next to the massive goblins.
He does have a legendary action, but only the one,
Okay.
as he will swap places with you.
Oh,
Wow, you just got closer to me. What are you, stupid?
Both of you give me perception checks.
22. I am rolling really high today.
Greach, he has not actually swapped places with Snow Creek. This is an illusion.
oh God! I'm so glad you noticed.
Oh wow, yeah,
I was about to
Ooh.
take it on the chin.
yeah, I was gonna kill you, man.
I could have just not said anything, but it's fine.
Oh well, I had to fight blind that one time. Same thing, really.
Dumb question, Jacob.
Mhm.
It does not say this is an action. The MV Pedallion
Ooh.
just says once per long rest you can activate this object by speaking its command word.
Neat.
So is it a free action?
I think I always had it play as that, if I remember right.
Cool. Regain all key
Oh,
points.
it's basically action surge in a way, right?
yeah, I just regain all my key points because I only have 0 of those.
Okay. You use it to regain your key points.
Yup.
Got it.
God.
That's used.
Playing a monk with only 3 key points is hard. But I have 4 levels in sorcerer and can cast silvery barbs, so it's pretty worth it.
Right. Time to punch a lot.
Yeah, time to kill him.
Go for it.
God, you can
Cool.
still
How
revive
far
this guy.
away is he from me?
I mean, he's within 5 feet of you. Wink.
Cool. Death time.
No, I'm just kidding. He's about 60 feet from you. You know,
Well-
50 feet from you.
I have 50 feet of speed.
Wow, what?
Yeah, it's crazy. I was gonna say I could slide in with a quarterstaff, but cool. Jumping in.
Jumping. Miss. Hit.
Then flurry. It's another 2. Bink, bink.
Okay. Those both definitely hit, so maths.
Question.
Hmm.
He's a dwergar. Is he also small? Or yeah.
He's enlarged himself.
Ah, okay, cool. So technically, if you're this small, would still work. I'll
Yes,
add that on there for an extra 3 damage. So that's 8 plus 9, 17, 28.
Oh, are you
31
adding
points
up
of
the
damage?
Oh, you're adding up the damage?
Yeah,
Oh, I already did the damage. What did you say it was total?
like 31.
Did you just add something else to it on top of this?
Yes.
Area the small?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll just re-add what I took off and then add yours. Okay, 31.
Yep.
Okay, you got it. Right. I need your announcement for the others. Ranged?
Oh yeah. Just shoot him with crossbow bolts. I'll dodge him. I swear.
Right. Playing out the whole scene then. Snow Creek, you woke up and give him this information and you touch his shoulder. As you do, though, the hand that was on your shoulder seems to become the guy's as for a moment you're about to attack when you look and realize, wait, there's no mass extra behind this hand that's on your shoulder. Like, no, this is still Snow Creek. As you turn and launch at your enemy, he looks surprised for a moment at you having realized this, as you strike him not once, twice, but 3 times in the chest. And he stumbles backwards a bit as a flurry of bolts just strikes him in the chest, one after the other. Some definitely hit home, while others not so much. He says,
You can run and you can hide, but you'll
"What
still
a
never
painful-
get out alive.
What a pitiful attempt at killing me. You will see my god's wrath." As
Give me like
he's going to
4 more turns.
he's going to reach out, touch you on the forehead to cast Inflict Wounds. That is a 19 to hit.
I have 19 AC, so
Then it does not hit you.
oh, cool.
Remember, enemies don't get pizza.
I love having this much AC.
That was a 5th level Inflict Wounds.
Creech is just holding like the middle finger up. It's like he holds his hand out to touch me, and I'm sitting like just outside of his hand's range, like, oh,
You gotta be quicker than that.
It's just 2 middle fingers, like, oh. Neo'd his hand. He will then, however, cast as a bonus Misty Step and try to like put himself between you and Snowkirk.
You can only Misty Step 30 feet. I can move 50 feet. Mathematically, you lose, buddy.
And then he's going to... Let's see. He's going to move behind Snowkirk and use his reach. But he is at 60 feet from you now. But
Well,
only
it's
10
just
from
me.
you, Snowkirk. Or sorry, yeah, 10 from you, Snowkirk. He's got a 5-foot gap between you and him.
Okay.
Right. Snowkirk, it's your turn.
All right. So he was 50 feet away from us, and now he's 10 feet away from me.
Right.
I can only move the thing 30 feet.
He puts you in his range, by the way, is what I'm saying.
Okay. I can move up to 20 feet. All right. Oh, that's not concentration. All right. Oh, okay. Let's do this. I am going to use this action to move the virtual weapon 20 feet closer.
Okay.
I'm gonna magic missile him at first level.
As your missiles pass through his form, it dissipates.
Ah.
Oh, you're still next to me, aren't you? I knew I smelled something fishy.
No response to that, from what you can tell.
You know, I fought this other guy who liked to turn invisible and hide in a smoke cloud. Gives you ideas.
I will then back up 20 feet away
You back
from the
up
goblin.
20 feet.
All right. And
Away
that's
from the goblins, you said?
away from the goblins.
So more towards where he originally was?
Yes.
Okay, got it. 20 feet further into the room. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Because they technically have spread out around the room to
Mhm.
avoid AoEs, but like
Okay.
Yeah.
Honestly, I was waiting to see if he did an attack of opportunity on me, so that might reveal his position to the others.
Right. Well, he wasn't actually there though.
Yeah, I just want to make sure.
Your turn. Breach.
See, I said this, but I realized that that actually doesn't work. I don't really have a way to. Hmm. Is he still in the same spot?
You don't know.
You know, you're running and hiding like a coward. Makes me realize how powerful I really am.
Give me. I guess that would be a deception to try to get him to give away.
Intimidation.
Intimidation. It's coaxing more than it is trying to intimidate him. You're trying to infuriate him. Give me a deception. I'm sorry.
Where? I'm actually good at intimidation. This
I
is
know,
so
I
good.
understand.
Never mind, we're amazing.
It's not that he responds, but you can hear like a sudden crunch of his teeth as he's just so fucking angry. And it gives his position away. Yes, he is still very much in the same fucking spot next to you.
You know, sometimes I really wonder how it feels for you to be sitting here watching the very thing that you utterly despise trample all over you. Gotta suck, man. It's okay. You won't be able to feel anything for much longer.
Swings.
I'ma punch him.
Give me a
I'm
punch.
gonna punch him.
I just realized that I can be doing so much more damage.
Why?
I have a freaking quarterstaff. So that means one attack, and then flurry
Is that
for.
a handed quarterstaff or?
It is a one-handed quarterstaff.
Okay.
That's why it's
Yeah.
a D6 and not a D8. Am I tweaking? I am tweaking.
What?
Nothing.
What's
Just
wrong?
realized something. I have freaking Scorching Ray
You do.
and spell slots for Scorching Ray that I
You
could be
do.
using, but whatever.
Is fine. Only the first one hits.
Quarterstaff. It's 11 damage.
Okay. No Fury of the Small?
I still can't do that. 14.
Okay. 14. Right.
I got one more, baby.
You already did your bonus with the punch, right?
Yeah.
You have anything else?
Not really. I mean,
Also,
actually,
his
those-
invisibility drops when you hit him.
Yeah, I figured.
Okay. He is going to try to, again, with a much lower level, inflict wounds. That's a natural one on the die.
He misses. I can make another unarmed attack.
Neat.
I completely forgot about this. Dance of Fire.
Oh? What is that?
Yeah. When your flames are active, if a creature misses you with a melee attack, you can use a reaction to make an unarmed strike. Or spend a key point to use your Flurry of Blows feature. But I'm saving a key point, so I'm just gonna punch him once.
Okay. Give me a punch.
Bink.
That hits.
8 damage.
8 plus Fury of the Small.
Not Fury. I only have one more.
Okay, got it. Doo-doo-doo. Right. As that turn plays out, Squeezle, you try to bring your spiritual weapon closer as you then unleash magic into him. However, you watch his form dissipate as Greech gets an inkling of an idea and coaxes him out of his hiding place with a insult to injury kind of deal. And as Greach then begins to bring his quarterstaff out for the first time in like 2 years, as he hits him in the face with it, and then follows up with another punch, as this inflict wounds just goes wide on him again. I'm
You know, you're
going to
pretty bad at this.
bring it around to you, Squeezle.
All right.
Oh, and another flurry of bolts. I need to do that real quick. Hold on. That'll be... Okay, got it.
You know, it's pretty hard to make witty banter when, you know, the guy you're talking to just refuses to talk. Come on, Goblin got your tongue?
You will see him reach up and unbutton his cloak as it drops away, and you see hardened muscle of this Durga.
Oh my god, he's so scary.
I got bigger muscles than you, boy.
To be fair, that big fucking ogre you took out in the woods, it was way more muscular than this.
Exactly. Seen bigger and badder than you in my nightmares.
I will purge you.
You're really failing at that, bud.
What you got going on, Squeeze?
All right. So I can see him,
Yes.
and he's next to Greech.
He didn't do anything else other than try to hit Greech with the thing.
Okay. Okay, he's still big.
Yes.
All right, and who knows what else he has going on. Okay, let's... Magic missile him for an action.
Definitely hit. So go ahead and give me those.
All right, that'll be my last second level.
Five.
I can't upcast. I can. So there'll be one
Yeah,
more.
you just keep clicking it for each. Yeah, so you're gonna do three more.
2 more.
Yeah, because it's upcast by a level, so it does one per each level above the first. That is very good rolls, by the way.
That'd be 4 in total, right?
Yes, it is.
The first one
was 5, and then the rest were all 4s.
You wouldn't count the last one, I don't think.
I would. Didn't you upcast it?
Oh, that's right, yeah. Why does it not do 3 initially?
So it just doesn't. I don't know what it is about Magic Missile, but
Okay.
it just doesn't do 3 initially. So it was 5, 4, 4, 4.
Yeah.
He's still kicking, but he's definitely wounded.
Alright. But he's not concentrating on a spell then, that I know of, maybe.
Are you talking about like enlarge reduce kind of deal, or?
Yeah.
Well, the
Yeah.
Durgar's thing isn't concentration.
Oh, that's true. Okay. But he's not doing any other concentration stuff.
No, he is not.
So, I'll talk about that. For the bonus action, I'll move the thing 20 closer.
Okay.
And that'll be me.
Okay. You can move it directly up to him if you move it 20 feet closer. You want to hit him?
Okay. Absolutely.
Yeah, because he didn't change positions, which was dumb on his part. Which means it was dumb on my part.
What do you think? Right here. That's a 12.
Okay, that misses. Right. Our local monk.
Again.
I will say I'm going to go ahead and do the ranged volley first, because I know it won't kill him.
As they all crit.
I am feeling aggressive. I am compelled
No,
to do something scandalous and illegal.
I'm purely rolling to see if it hits and then giving it damage for a solid damage for all of them. So, to be fair, it's still doing enough for like if another player was here, maybe, but it's not but so much. Right.
Cool.
What you got?
Lots of murder,
Ooh,
known as Scorching Ray.
That is a lot of murder.
nice. Always good.
Aruba, Jamaica. Ooh, I wanna. Oh my god. This spell doesn't like me. Well, that's one hit.
It is one hit. Bonus?
Yeah, bonus action. Well, hold on. So, I have a question.
You're going to ask me if you can flurry a blow on top of a Scorching Ray?
Yes.
Does it say you have to have hit them with a melee attack?
It says attack action.
As long as you perform attack action kind of deal?
Yes.
Then do
I
it.
cast a spell, which isn't technically an attack action, but I
It is
attacked
because
with
it is
my
a
action.
spell attack because you had to do Scorch Ray.
Oh yeah, I guess that would be how that works, wouldn't it? Because it's
Magic spell
yeah,
attack.
it's a spell attack, a ranged spell attack. Wow, huh? Neat. Anyway, flurry of blows.
Your thing didn't work.
No.
Repeating attack.
Oh, that was me looking at
Hang on.
trying to look at the spell description.
Here, I can hit show spell description.
Not if I do it first.
I did it first, so suck my.
Yeah, ranged spell attack for each ray. You did not do it first, actually.
I did. It popped up mine first.
No, it didn't.
What do you mean?
Yeah, it did.
No, it didn't.
Yours is above his. The
Yeah.
GM is above yours.
No,
He's just trying to gaslight.
I know. I'm being completely serious. Mine is above Jacob's.
Take a screenshot.
How do you?
How do you screenshot?
There's
Is
a
that
way
what
to
you
do
were-
this where you can.
Print scan?
Figure it out. I am so cool.
Good for you, buddy. Anyways, right. So, you gave me your flurry of blows already, yeah?
I did.
One hit.
Ouch.
Actually,
Fury
that's
is
not.
small. Oh, never mind.
Right. How do you want to do it?
You see his Greech, like, after casting the Scorching Ray, runs up past the own bolts as he just elbows the wire guard in the side of the head.
Right. Okay. Snow Creek, you let loose these magical bolts once again, and finally they strike home as the spiritual weapon tries to take out his knee, but he narrowly avoids it, but then walks right into Greech's fist as he just lets out a flurry of blows along with like bolts from his scorching ray at the same time. So it's just this combination of punch, fire, punch, fire, punch, fire as these rapid shots all in succession strike into his chest. And he just kind of collapses down onto his knees.
Oh, get on, son. What you got, huh?
You watch him shrink from his enlarged size down.
So,
And then what?
I suppose this means I am better than your god.
He collapses to the ground.
Well, you know what they say. Hey, Snowcrack.
Hello.
Do you know what you like? kill him, or is he dead?
Actually,
He
is
might
he
be
still
dead.
alive?
Is he still alive?
Do you check?
I would like to walk over and give it a good once over.
How do you give him a once over, like a kick to the face or something, or?
Poke him with stick.
Oh, you poke him with your quarterstaff. Yeah, he's not alive.
Wow. I did not think I hit him that hard.
You didn't say
Walk up
not
to
to.
him. That's
I think
true.
this is very much the group I told that if you want to do non-lethal, you have to tell me.
I might have been the arrows.
I'll like
With
close his eyes.
visible holes from the scorching ray in his body.
Definitely the arrows.
Still like a little on fire.
I'll like close his eyes and say, "The surface is not for you," and then I will pray for his spirit, because I know whatever god he serves is not going to treat it kindly.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real. I think you're wasting your effort there, bud.
Shrug.
Goblins gather around like, did we do okay, boss?
Oh yeah. I mean,
Nice. High fives
considering all
all around.
these arrows in his corpse, honestly, your accuracy is pretty good.
Uh, there's like maybe 8 in his body out of the 30 or 40 shot. But yeah,
Also, I will say you all follow orders better than any goblin I've ever met, and I will very purposefully look at Reach.
See, it's it's not like goblins don't like following orders. We just have a natural state of chaos.
Oh, I totally understand.
what do we do now?
Well,
Is there anything else in this room?
It's a big room. You see a throne, and you see as letters are still pouring out from this book, and it's surrounding this throne. Matter of fact, they've almost formed a full dome around it.
Yeah, I should probably go investigate whatever that is.
yeah, you want me to get that book?
Could I walk up to the book and cast Dispel Magic on it?
You walk towards the book, and as you do, you finally close the distance and cast Dispel Magic on it. The book itself stops, but the letters continue forward. They form into something, but it just kind of sits there revolving the letters rather than doing anything else.
Can I read the letters?
Give me an Arcana check.
Oh, get down. Roll down.
I'm not rolling well today.
You look them over, but they're moving like on a lazy Susan and like shuffling, and it's just more to depict what kind of magic or anything this is for both of you.
So what? Do we like eat him?
Can I look around for any sort of like religious icons or?
How long does Dispel Magic stay? Is it an instantaneous?
I believe it's an instant Dispel Magic. Yeah, it's an instantaneous.
Okay. That doesn't make a magic item obsolete though, does it? It just
No, it
cancels an effect that was initially being done.
choose a creature, object, or magical effect. Any spell of third, which I can cast it at fourth, and I probably should. Third level or lower, the target ends. For each spell of fourth level or higher, you make a check. On a successful check, the spell ends. So I don't even know if it would work, but I would try it anyways.
The spell. I've got to look it up. Are you casting it at fourth?
Yeah.
Okay, so it would just end.
Alright.
So I will say that all the words kind of dissipate and burst.
Oh,
I will safely tuck that away.
You close the tome and tuck it away in your bag.
This
what else
is
we got here?
a sort of unholy temple we're in.
I know. I was fully expecting like dark, evil magic.
By the way, 2 more rounds, something bad would have happened.
If there's one thing I'm good at, it's finishing quickly.
Mm.
Hey,
So, I don't know if I've ever said this before, but you should probably burn this place down.
He says already on it.
yeah, I'm pretty sure that's
just I can just
happening
imagine
already,
just like I think we
actually.
should burn this place down. Greech in the background, already like sparking a match.
I'll,
Unfortunately, in comparison to the upstairs, the only things really burnable down here are the carpet and the draperies along each
Mm.
wall.
You said it was mostly
We have
stone,
some
yeah?
Yeah, it is
explosives.
mostly stone.
could I look for a way out of this room other than the way we came?
Yeah,
Give
that
me
was
an
the first thing.
investigation. I will say there's the throne, and then behind the throne, further down into this room, is just like mainly open space.
Alright, I've got a good roll finally. Yeah, maybe check around the throne, look for any sort of like hidden escape tunnels. Good villains always have a hidden escape tunnel.
At
A
that
shifting of
Skyrim
the
end of
throne.
dungeon.
A shifting of the throne reveals several things hidden below. You find a small cache. Basically, think like a
Okay.
leather trunk.
Mhm.
You pull that leather trunk out, and you also find 2 tomes along with that as well.
Ooh. Okay.
You want to open the trunk here, or you just wait until later?
Yeah.
Loot it? No.
I'll open the trunk here because I want to carry this guy's body out.
Right. Okay. Well, the trunk isn't any bigger than you are.
Mhm.
As you like open it up, and you find that inside is an adornment of robes, 4 healing potions, 2 potions that look to be. I'm trying to think if you have seen these before. Have you guys had any speed potions yet?
I don't think so.
2 potions containing green liquid
Right.
and a small pouch.
Look, they're the same color as me. Just totally have them.
Snow Creek, enjoy 12 platinum, 82 gold, and 5 silver.
They're Greech potions.
Wait a minute. 12 flat, 82 gold,
And 5 silver.
and 5 silver. I'll definitely hand the green potions to Breach.
Hell yeah.
And then, you find that the robes are magical.
We might have to change the design on these, but I mean, hey.
There's some kind of like archaic symbols on the inline around the neck area, and like along the like front where it kind of folds over itself. You don't know what the magic effects are until you identify it, though.
All right, I'll stuff that away. There were 7 goblins?
There's 11
8.
goblins.
11.
12
So
if you include Greech.
202 gold divided by 13 people.
Do
that
not
would
give them
be
money.
15 gold each. I'll
Do not
us
give
each
them money.
15 gold. Well, that's 15.5. So yeah, I'm gonna give him money.
Master
Oh.
gives 12 gold.
Yes.
15 gold
A
and
gold
5 silver
for
each.
your hard work.
15 gold and 5 silver each.
You give them each gold, and they all look at it like, what is this? Huh? Except for one who's like, oh, hey, this is money, right?
Yeah. It's like
Mhm.
stuff you exchange for food instead of just food for food like normal.
Right. Where would we spend this exactly? Because we don't live in cities.
Yeah,
Clap
exactly.
my hands together and go, well, there's a whole city full of people up there.
Yeah, we know these people are from it and kidnapped us, and we're going to do things to us.
Oh, well, we got rid of those people.
Oh yeah, Snowquick, I gotta show you a guy.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Secondarily,
There is a hidden escape path somewhere around here, yeah.
I don't know if I found one or not.
Yagub.
What's up?
I mean,
There's a hidden escape path somewhere around here, yeah.
There is, yeah.
way back.
I'll
to the
take
beginning,
that.
it's still on fire as far as I know. So
I'm gonna check around this place and go say hi to Timbo or whatever his name was again.
Oh, you're gonna show him Timbo. Right. You guys make your way back down the hall.
All right.
He comes up to the door. I will say at this point, smoke has started to fill the cells area.
I have flame resistance and
Is your smoke though?
I'm a
Like
thug.
it's billowed smoke down into this chamber.
So, I got a dumb question. Brain damage.
Mm-hmm.
Can you heal that?
I can't. There's someone else in town who might be able to.
Do you open it up and show him Timbo?
Yeah, meet Timbo.
He charges at you as soon as you open the door, and I'm gonna roll to see if he can break that chain this time. Nope. As he gets pulled taut.
Could I pull a sub out of my beard and give it to him while making soothing noises?
You do that, but he just ravishes this and does not care about your peaceful noises.
Well, I can't cure that.
You can see
Well-
the milky white in his eyes, the way his eyes don't focus on anything. The viscera of his brain matter kind of trickling out the back of it.
No, I can't do anything about that.
Stories, it's your favorite thing.
Oh, is it actually a zombie?
Yes. Yes, this is a zombie.
Oh. Does Snowclerk recognize that?
Do you? That's a good question.
Mm.
Give me. I will allow religion on this.
Am I any good at religion? That's a 12.
Let's see. You can make me an Arcana as well.
22?
Yeah, no, that's a zombie.
Oh, okay. I'll look at Greach and go, I'm afraid it's a bit too late for him. He's already dead.
Oh well, you win some, you lose some.
Fireball.
As you crucify Timbo, and then shut the door on him,
Cool, let's bounce.
the smoke gets ever thicker.
Run back to the secret exit place and then just peace out.
What secret exit place?
We didn't find one.
That's
Well,
where
we
I
can
get the
leave the
goblin.
normal way, I think.
You can try.
I thought you said there was a secret exit in the infirmary.
No, he asked to look for a secret exit, and he found the secret stash.
Um,
You still got that decanter around this water?
Do I?
You do? Yeah, you said you basically took that and was pouring that to keep. Remember, that's how you got through the.
Oh, yeah. That's how I was breathing. I do. Yeah.
Cool. Okay, Gobs. Here's what we're gonna do. I need all of you. Right, we're gonna race.
Can I say one thing before you do?
Go with.
You haven't checked everywhere yet.
That's true.
check where we haven't checked?
Do you make your way back to the barracks?
Sure.
Okay, you make your way back to the barracks, and you basically just didn't do anything other than like get these guys weapons and then go back the other way. Very much a door here.
Oh. Got caught up in the moment. I didn't see that. Oh, yeah. Don't mind the corpses. They're still a little smoky.
Can I
Right,
carry the Duergar out? Body.
Sure. You've been carrying the body along with you, then I'll say.
Alright, thank you.
You make your way through and in through the barracks, and you come into another hallway. As you make your way through it, you can hear what sounds like the clanking of metal boots.
Clank, 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 clank.
You know that all the guys down here have been in like cloth shoes and robes and things like that.
Yeah.
Um, you just hear it like above you, though. Does that make sense?
Okay.
You make your way through to the end of the hall, up to another door, which Greech, fiddling with your own keys that you got, you find one that unlocks this door as you make your way into a stairwell. You then make your way up and out through the other entrance. As you walk into this shop, you see the clerk at the bakery go, "Hey, hey, you what? Oh shit! Oh, is that the boss?
Yeah, he's dead.
Yes.
Yikes! If I surrender, does that mean you won't kill me too?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we give him the same thing. He just didn't want to listen.
Right,
I.
I surrender.
That's good.
I
That's
mean,
good.
now that I think about it, I could have said that I didn't know what was going on, and oh my god, there's just this random people coming from my basement. But
Oh
you
yeah, no,
know,
that's on you, bud.
uh, right.
You're gonna go to jail.
Do
I
you
mean, hey
have
man,
stuff
I'm not gonna
for
kill
me,
you
or
for being
do I need
racist,
to?
but like, fix yourself, buddy. A racist
I.
mind is a racist kind.
I've spared
Well, I'm not
everyone so
racist.
far.
Well then, are you in a cult that wants to kill goblins?
I'm not in a cult that wants to kill goblins. I'm in a cult that wants to kill everybody equally.
Oh, okay, I see. Are you done with that?
I mean, I don't think I've got much of a choice.
That's a very, very good answer.
I like to think so.
You know, I really wish more people were as smart as you, bud. We
That's
would
what a
currently
lot of my
be
friends say.
12 people currently alive, and a building not burned down.
Oh, which of my friends was it that you left alive then?
Most of them.
Actually, pretty much none of them.
Well, we
Oh,
went separate directions.
he said, "Oh, oh,
I
right." Well,
believe I piled everyone up in the main building. Just knocked out. Anyone who was underground wasn't so lucky.
by the way, stories. This is the same guy, but looking very different. That had originally assaulted your place. The the Durger is what I'm saying. The one that had originally attacked the chapel. It's the same guy, but with much purpler skin and not less disguisey.
Oh, okay. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a
Anyways,
lot of sense. Okay.
you all make your way out with this. I'm going to jump back over to the other group for just a moment, and then we will wrap you guys up to where you can finally go the fuck home. Um,
I use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
yep. Raz, Clay,
Mm-hmm.
H. Raz, H.
Hello.
Ah, and that
That's
just
Mike
fun.
leaves
didn't. My mic
Jeremiah.
didn't pick up the first one.
Jeremiah.
Oh, he said.
I'm gonna say it one more time. Jeremiah. Nope, he's gone. Okay.
Get
He did.
it. He
Aw,
died.
I don't get to bully him for being a pervert now.
I'm here.
Oh,
Jesus.
hey, I get to bully you for being a pervert.
Let's
Anyways,
go.
I was on mute. I was like, God damn, I'm talking.
well, maybe the first time after I called your name the second time, you would have been like, "Oh, he couldn't hear me
Yeah.
during the first."
Yeah.
Right. So you guys go ahead and make your way to the nurse. Why am I saying nursery? Infirmary again. As again you are greeted by the woman, and she says, "Oh, oh, oh, it's just you. I was worried that Tumba was going to come around again."
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry, we left him outside.
I see him through the window. Narrows her eyes at him. Uh, she says, "Right, what can I help you with?"
I'm here to see Della Della.
Della Della? Oh, hmm. Are you a friend of hers?
Yes.
Deception check, please.
Uh,
Hmm.
dirty one.
Damn.
And so
Uh,
that it was said, the funniest sentence that has ever been concocted by modern man. Dirty one.
She puts her hand to her face. Flora, is this really the way you want to start off this conversation with me?
I mean, I'm going to be friends with her.
Right. Look, I understand you want to visit her to find out the same information that Avanish and Alexandria, was it?
Yeah.
From what I
Wanted.
heard, they weren't allowed in.
Right, because it could potentially be contagious, and unfortunately, we had a certain someone point out the window at Tuba come in and claim to be a boyfriend.
Well,
So
if it
she's all.
helps, this is a blood-based disease, and I don't have blood.
Her eyes perk up a bit. Okay, and
I'm also immune to diseases.
hmm. But she has also requested not to see anyone.
I could cast invisibility.
Crosses her arms and sits back in her chair. You all really want to stick your nose in this, yes?
Yes.
God said the
If
plot
you can
demands
get
to be happen.
if you can get a dean to sign off saying that there's an actual valid reason for you to be coming to see her, then I will let you see her, but only Flora, for the immunity to the season would have it.
Makes
The
sense.
girl's in a bad state, though. Half of her body is covered with the stuff now.
Hmm.
I'm going to look to Alexandria and go,
Do you want results fast or
Well, we could take our time with this.
you insist? How much longer do you think she has before she's entirely crystal?
Well, it's more of a. mm, it's more of a we're hoping to cure it before that happens, but. 2 weeks?
How much longer until she'll no longer be able to speak?
A couple days.
All right, so we can't take our time with this.
We're fairly certain she'll still be able to move and do things even if fully coated. It's just a matter of comfortability.
Hmm.
He basically says the girl still has articulation with her arm. It's just rigid and stiff.
Hmm. Got it.
I have a question though.
being.
Why would we need a dean's permission?
I'm saying you need a dean's confirmation that it is under inquiry.
Okay, but does that change her feelings on the matter at all?
It doesn't, but it means that it is of urgency to make sure that we actually investigate this. Right now, from what I've been told, is that it just is simply she did this to herself and we're trying to help her. If you're thinking that it's something else, then I need a dean to sign off on it being an investigation.
Did she say she did this to herself?
She won't say anything.
Don't want someone else to try and ask her some questions?
If you get a signing off from a dean,
Wouldn't her health practitioner be a better person to agree to it than someone who might not even know her?
I have tried to get her to talk. She will not talk to me.
I'm more just questioning the bureaucracy of this, of why I should go to someone who, has nothing to do with this. Because I could easily get a favor from one of the deans.
I think you'll find it harder on a matter like this, but you're probably right. But in order for me to allow you to, you have to get it signed off by one of the deans.
I really think it'll be that hard. I'll have to take a bet.
I don't place bets. Comes with the practice.
Well, you're currently betting on her survival, so
No, I'm trying to help her survival. There's a difference.
bending the odds. Anyways, Alexandria,
Mm-hmm.
the intrusive part of this vessel is currently saying we should prove her wrong.
The intrusive part of this vessel. Okay.
uh,
I may be doing something reckless here. Do you have an alternative suggestion?
hmm. Oh God. I don't know any alternative suggestion other than like trying our best, maybe looking over the things again and doing some research, but we only got a couple of days. To a few weeks. Oh wait. Out of character. I'm saying this now so Jacob doesn't fucking use it against me. What if we just break into wherever she lives?
Where the girl lives?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you could.
Sadly,
'Cause-
not a part of our class. Flora doesn't know where to break into someone else's house.
Oh boy. Just wait until Greach gets there.
No,
That's
that's the
true.
thing is,
We
if
don't
I knew
really
where she
know
lived, easy to break into her house.
Yeah, we don't really know where she lives.
See, that's the fun part.
And it'll just be weird to just like go and ask people, just like, hey, do you know where this girl lives?
That's exactly why you wait for Greach. Nothing is weird.
It's still weird. It's just more accepted.
Mm-hmm.
I think at this point, after 3 years of being with these students, people have learned that if anyone from the circle, especially Reach or Flora, starts asking you a question, don't look for any further context. You don't want to know.
Get that plausible deniability or something.
At least the others usually have a better reasoning.
Because, like, if she had done this to herself and she and this is like a whole thing and such, yada yada yada, she might have at least some research on the matter of what it might be and a possible way to fix it, or at least we can deduce maybe figuring out a way to fix it, or even deducing what it actually is.
I mean, we could do that. I could
But we don't know
also
what
do.
it is.
I could also use my silly strategy, or for other deans, we could just talk to one that we're chill with.
That is true.
Reasonably, we could go to the dean of perfection, say, "Hey, that student who is going to meet with you,
Oh yeah, that's true.
want to ask what more you know about their situation. Are you aware they're in a tight spot? Would you let us talk to them? Uh, we want to make sure everything is perfect." Wink.
Alrighty. I think that's definitely a good idea
Or
to
I,
go talk to the Dean of Perfection.
or I could do my silly plan.
Ugh. Are we gonna know the
It's
silly
hard.
plan, or
I have the intrusive part of this vessel has a idea.
I'm trying to figure out a way to let Alexandria be like, yeah, let's go talk to the Dean of Perfection about this, because she technically doesn't know about the whole thing. Because that's just Flora. That's just Flora who knows that.
What do you mean? What does Flora know that you don't?
That fucking lady was gonna go meet up with the Dean of Perfection that day.
I will
That's
say, I guess I only know it. I figure I would tell you things on the road.
yeah. I was gonna say like this has been shared information. I would presume.
Yeah.
Alrighty then. Okay. Okay. I can move. God deems that I can move the plot along.
Worst case scenario, if anything like that comes up where you're like, my character doesn't know this though. If it wasn't explicitly said we want to keep this a secret, ask the player if that is a secret, right? Like,
Okay.
don't worry too
Okay.
much.
Got it. Got it. Got it. Okay. Flora, how about we go talk to the deans before, just to get, or at least talk to a dean before we delve into the intrusive thoughts.
I could solve the problem so easily.
That'll be a plan C.
Very well. We'll be
Thank
back.
God.
As you both make your way out, Havernish following up just before closing the door to the nurse's office says, what exactly is Plan C?
Oh,
As he shuts the door.
I have Witherbloom on speed dial.
What
Okay.
is speed dial?
Oh, it's like a spell.
It's like sending, but faster.
Oh, wait. You're talking about you've got like one of
I
the
have a
teens.
direct connection.
Yeah, you can talk to one of the teens, yeah?
Witherbloom.
Hmm?
The dragon that
Right.
rules over all of
Right,
Witherbloom.
right. I forgot that their names are literally the schools.
It's a literal blink for a few times and then says,
Yes, yeah. One of her servants, Dryad, I believe, left me a sending stone to contact her. She wants to
Cool.
experiment on me.
Appearing next to you
What?
is just the dryad.
I didn't call on you.
I mean, you said you were going to call jealous, I thought.
I said I was going to, but I didn't, now did I?
Well, I'm here now if you have an offer to make.
No, sorry, that's plan C.
Are you sure?
I'm not agreeing to you guys experimenting on me just yet.
How about we don't agree on experimenting ever? I'd rather keep you here. Alive.
The Dryad's eyes drift to yours, Alexandria. Odd. That's all she says.
I don't like
Hey,
the way that you looked at me.
hey, she doesn't look that odd.
Not what I meant.
Sure.
And just disappears into a pile of petals.
Mm,
How rude.
You, you,
right.
you, you, you. And Havernish starts looking at his own hands. You,
It's quite rude that they're spying on me, isn't it?
you.
I think they have better things to do.
Oh man.
I give up. Maybe we should just go with Plan C. I just want to see where it'll go, Alexandria.
Oh, you want to see them experiment on us?
No, I didn't know that was part of Plan C. I
I
just
have to give them something if they're gonna give me something in return.
Mm.
I mean, that's fair. I've got a phone call. 1 second.
Phone. The phone is ringing.
There's an
Mom,
animal
I'll
in
be right
trouble.
there. I don't remember the rest.
I don't think anyone
Animal in
does.
trouble somewhere.
It's a baby penguin. Anyways,
Boy, man, if they're just gonna give me if they're gonna give me a sending stone, why even bother spying on me? I've
because
been
they're
leaving them. I've been leaving them on red for a month. Maybe a week, but
casual.
still.
In my game that Jacob's in, they were given their group sending stones by a spy master. And I'm pretty sure someone straight up told him he was listening to all of their sendings, and I think they just completely ignored that.
It's like, yeah, that's totally trustworthy.
So, anyways,
So, anyways.
Flora pulls out her Nokia phone.
Nokia phone. Let's not.
And I proceed to
No.
beat the nurse to death with this unbreakable object. And we sneak in to the medical bay, pull out a knife. I say, you tell me what you know, or
You,
else,
you tell me what you know. What
or
the
else you'll
fuck
have,
is going on here?
or else you're gonna have no more blood to crystallize in there.
Clear?
No.
Crystal clear.
Listen. I get it.
Listen, listen.
Listen, I get it. The Dean would never let this happen to you. After all, you're one in a million. You're a diamond in the rough. But hey, the Dean isn't here to protect you. Oh, you're what, kid? Older than you. L- Don't interrupt me. As I said, tell me what you know, or else. Or else, if that is what your blood looks like, I'm about to spill glitter all over the place. So, anyways,
So anyway,
plots and schemes, am I right?
exactly.
Lots and schemes.
Anyway, I started blast.
So, anyways, I pulled out. Well, anyways, they thought they were tough, pulling out a gun and said, "Parry this, you filthy casual." Little they know, I parried that. Kind of want to see a movie now where someone tries to recreate like that Indiana Jones pulls a gun on the guy swinging the sword around. See someone recreate that scene, and then he actually does just deflect the bullet.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
It was important, so I had to do something real quick. I'm back now. So, what were we doing?
Discussing
Plan A
plan
and Plan B and Plan C.
Mhm.
Yeah, saying these
Plan A. Go visit the
Habernish was
guys.
losing his shit over seeing the Dryad and hearing
Mhm.
you say you have a direct phone line to Witherbloom, and then being proven.
Yeah, and proving that they're spying on me.
Like a
Of
bunch
course
of
they are.
chumps.
Man, and I thought Dumbo was the pervert, eh? Oh, hey, Dumba.
Oh, hey, Dumba. Oh, and one more thing.
Right, Tumbo, you watch as they come out of the office. Tumba.
I think he's still dead.
No, I'm not dead.
H.
I can't
Uh,
tell if my mic is muted. Chill.
Okay.
No, I
And figure it out.
just asked like everything went well, or did she tell y'all the same thing?
Well,
We're off to see the dean.
yeah.
They tell you they're on their way to see the Dean of Perfection. It makes your eye twitch. The shit that she put you through.
God, we're just
Oh,
visiting
and
all
I'm
the
not gonna
places
lie,
where
I forgot
Toomba
about
went.
the Dean of Perfection and whatever happened.
She's the one that had you and Snow go through that one trial that you ended up having the exploding bomb thing that you had to take care of.
Oh,
Long time ago in the first year.
yeah, that was a long time ago. Still don't remember. Sorry.
And you guys really didn't like her.
let's just go get this over with.
Yeah, we just need to ask mostly of possibly why out of game. What the fuck was her name again?
The Dean of Perfection or the girl?
The girl.
Delathor.
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 Della or
Della
Della.
Della. On why Della Della was gonna go meet her. And possibly, maybe, if she knows what this is, maybe.
So who send in to talk to her? Because I don't think she'll like me.
Hmm. Why do you think that?
I mean, she likes perfection, right?
I've heard.
I mean, why don't we just go talk to a different dean?
Oh, that would work too.
Yeah,
That would
let's
also
yeah,
work.
let's just do that. Let's go
But
consider our other options.
Well, I know you. I know you're close with the dean. I'm
Yes.
close with the dean or two.
Well, let's try your second option then. The other one you're close with.
Okay.
Who are we visiting then?
I'm gonna kick down the door of the dean I normally go to. He is Wandry's Owlin one.
Got you. You kick open the door, and he says, Flora, why are you making such a grand entrance?
Hi,
No, you can
I'm here
still
to
go,
ask for a.
right?
Oh, oops.
Real quick mending.
Yep.
Uh,
He fixes the scratches from your boot.
Anyways, I have to ask a favor.
That being,
You know how I like to do a bit of investigative journalism, right?
unfortunately, yes.
This time, I'm doing it for the betterment of the school.
Blinks twice.
I need you to give me written permission to go into the nurse's office.
You can just willingly walk into the nurse's office.
To the quarantined area.
Why are you wanting to enter a quarantined area?
Because I am immune to diseases. Don't have blood.
That doesn't really
we
tell me what's in there that you desire,
we
though.
need to ask. Well, yeah, we need to ask questions. To I already forgot how to say her name.
Delathor Delicant.
Yeah, Della Della.
For Delicant. He tries to think if he knows who that is. I can't rightly say I know who that is, but
Hear
why do
about a
you know?
girl turning into crystals?
I think I've heard something of the sort.
Sure.
Hmm. And you're wanting to see why she turned partly into crystal?
I think it's
Mhm.
part of a larger conspiracy.
Right, and what proof do you have to preserve this?
Alright, so.
uh,
Bring out the conspiracy board.
minor illusion.
Mm-hmm.
Floors like gonna see different like texts and whatnot appearing in the air.
Alright, number one is the lack of information being provided. First off, we know that she was on her way to it. However, with that meeting, why would she be practicing her magic if she was meeting on that day? It's, if you are an alumni and you are finishing something the day you are meant to meet someone about that project, you weren't ready at all, or else something went wrong. But no one's saying what went wrong. So,
Images start flying through and shifting with different ones.
Literally, if it was any other person in the world, like, they would have just zoned out and not fully paid attention. But this is the Dean of Quandaries, as he just takes every bit of information in as you present it to him. He says, "So what you're saying is this Della is an alumni that got themselves into a bit of a pickle. Perchance it may have been an experiment of their own, but it also could have been a trap set by someone else, or maybe a mishap caused by someone else, and then that person is either feigning not to have been there, but she is also keeping her mouth shut, which indicates it probably is someone personally close to her. However, that could also indicate her own guiltiness as well."
Exactly. And that's why we need to figure out, because if she doesn't want anyone else knowing, that means that someone else could get hurt. Basically, if she's not trying to help herself, wouldn't she?
There
Unless
is
she didn't want
one
someone else
issue
to
in
get help.
there is one issue in this. She is not willing to talk, right?
Well, not to the nurse.
Are you going to try to force her to talk? Because I don't think that's going to go the way you hope.
Of course not.
He says,
Going to have a
"Flora,
pleasant discussion.
if I were to cast Zone of Truth right now,
What's the
let's
rest
see.
of the question?
Oh, sorry, I forgot you're not good at inferring things. If I were to cast Zone of Truth right now, would what you have told me have been the truth?"
Everything I have said up to this point would be at least impartial the truth.
He just narrows his eyes at you.
What I
Right.
have left out is that having a pleasant discussion is step one of many steps.
Flora, if you want my permission to turn this into an investigation, I need you to make me a promise. Don't torture another student or alumni of this school.
I would never.
Do you know what I mean as what pertains to torture?
The psychological count.
Yes.
I cannot make that promise. I can make a promise I will not do it to Della Della.
You torture people?
Can you make that promise if I exclude Tumba from that list?
Huh?
And otherwise, I am. Then otherwise, it would be nothing more than the usual.
What? No. I like to be on that list.
Then I wouldn't have been. Then I wouldn't have been following that word. Can't make
Right.
a promise with something if I'm already breaking it.
A late paper came to my doorstep today. Pushes his glasses up and begins to start reading from the new entry in the Strixhaven story for this evening's paper.
Oh, fuck.
I think
I
there
don't
are
understand.
just some people that deserve psychological torture over anything else.
I can explain, sir.
I don't want to know, to be honest.
Face palms.
Sure, it's all a misunderstanding.
Damn it.
A misunderstanding that covers up something just as equally disturbing.
As soon as something happens and I told myself I wouldn't get involved, I fucking fuck up.
Hey, don't worry.
The dean crosses his arms and thinks for a moment. Can I make a suggestion before you try to talk to the girl? I'll take that as a yes. Okay. I will
Here,
say.
but I said a mm-hmm.
He says, I would highly suggest maybe talking to the dean of profession and figuring out her place in this. And would you have mentioned the whole idea of maybe breaking into her place, but not
Oh.
breaking it, like checking out her place, maybe?
Well, it's not in the conspiracy board because I don't know where she lives, so.
And have you ever tried finding out if she has any kind of research lab here? They tend to give the alumni temporary spaces that they can perform their experiments in.
You know who we'd ask where hers might be?
He starts fiddling through some things and checks a log. We have research labs at the Biblioplex. Let's see. Recent bookings. Ah, yes. She has it booked for the next 2 months. Should be Lab 3A.
In the Biblioplex?
Yes.
Great, thank you.
And that
Oh.
should be also open access, however, it is surveillanced. So just don't steal anything.
I would
Got it.
never. After all, I work there.
The only time they're guaranteed privacy of their stuff is if they are there or take the things home with them. Home meaning either a dorm or whatever.
Hmm.
But everything in there should be open source as long as they didn't move it. Just don't take it.
Got it.
If I will follow your promise as long as you can give me your written permission to go and speak with her.
I will give you written permission to make this an investigation.
Got it. Thank you.
You writing it?
He's writing it.
Yippee!
I swear this is
Hooray.
like one of those failed lab experiments. Oh man.
Oh, don't worry. This is nothing like Greech.
Yeah,
He writes it down and goes to hold it out to you, but as you go to take it, he says, by the way, this means we're no longer even. And he winks at you and hands you the piece of paper.
someone owes a favor. Points at floor.
Oh, please, you owe plenty.
No.
Oh, my bad, you just give favors. Wink.
Huh?
Or absolutely said wink, did not actually wink.
I was just said wink out loud.
Alexandria, was it? Oh, sorry, caught you at a
Alright,
bad
I'll
time.
drink water.
Yeah,
Yes.
No,
Take
we
the
could
bottle.
we could hear you put your lips to the fucking thing, okay? Like
Listen.
we
It's
were.
either I
That's
drink
the problem.
water or I don't. You're gonna have to deal with it.
He says, I would never ask this of Laura again because of what happened. But would the two, you and Toomba, like to do an expedition into the Arithmodrome during this break?
What's that? And I'm actually being
I
invited.
would love to.
Unfortunately, yes, I am inviting you, as I would any. I just know that you all have been avoiding listings for some time.
I won't say more. Would you
If you
care
get lucky, Toomba, you might end up just like us.
no, I like to stay unique if possible. But can you elaborate more on what this little thing is?
Man just called you boring. He called you mid.
Hello, no.
I don't care.
Don't worry.
Die.
The psychological torment shall continue until morale improves.
Can you
Otherwise-
sir?
He says, oh, the Arithmodrome has nothing to elaborate upon other than it can potentially put you in a different time in a different place and leaves you an exit you can make your way through later on.
Okay.
Ooh.
Little expedition where you can gather some cool stuff. Like a new arm that stole your old one.
Yeah.
Or maybe just find a relic in a really mundane place. That's most of the time.
Oh, it sounds nice, but can I decline respectfully?
Yeah, I don't care.
Thank you.
Oh, don't
Alrighty, more for me.
Have fun, Alexander. Just be careful.
I'm always
worry.
careful.
Want, I could give you a new arm without you going in.
That means Alexandria, you're signed up to go into the Arithmodrome during summer break.
Yeah! Let's fucking go!
In between this year and next year, basically.
Alright, let's fucking go.
So, in 5 months from now, real time.
Mhm.
Yep.
Where I won't remember, and then I'll be like, oh yeah!
Or you could, take notes. I thought you did that.
I did, and then I stopped taking notes.
I can't wait to trick you into making 20 other summer plans.
He's going to do that to you. You know that, right?
I would never.
Anyways. Just cut to fucking 5 months from now, and it's like, oh, sup, Alexandria? We were going, partying this summer, right? Oh, yeah, totally. Haha. and then the military shows up. Your recruitment starts today.
Your recruitment starts today.
You signed up to be in the military today.
I was like, I did? Uh,
And then
Oh,
it's
sorry. We
Yeah.
have to combine the military training with the beach episode.
what is this? That one episode of Florida High School Host Club?
It really is. Except in this case, Flora's honey.
True.
Right. You all make your way back through the school and over to... Where are you going? Lab?
Well, we have a lot of options. We could either go to the lab.
Lab, Dean.
Following where Flora decides.
Could have asked this Dean where her place was, but, you didn't do that.
It's not too hard to find a dean normally.
Well,
I mean, shouldn't we just go back to
if
the
he did,
infirmary?
well, I also would assume, Jacob, that since he didn't know her at all, I would assume he doesn't really have
I was
information
talking
on
about
where.
I think
Right.
Raz caught on to that.
Our
I
options
was
are talk to
meaning
the dean of
her as
perfection.
when I said you could have asked him where her place was, I was talking about the Dean of Perfection, not.
Oh. I'm silly then. Please continue.
Yeah, dean of perfection, lab, or go back to her. But I think going back to her right now is a bad idea because we want more evidence against her.
Yeah.
Hunter.
we want to give evidence that we know what the fuck we're doing.
Yep. Actually, run a proper investigation and then confront the victim or the suspect.
Mm-hmm.
Let's all get out our duster coats and fedoras.
Well, let's go check out the lab, everyone.
Lab it is.
The lab. Interesting.
As you guys make your way to the lab, Snow Creek, Greech. Let's get you fucking wrapped up. Holy shit. We've been going too long. Time to get back home.
Please come back. We need our
Maybe-
2 moral compasses.
Opposite ends of the moral compass.
We need our 2 opposite ends of the moral compass. It keeps us balanced.
Need a north and a south.
We need the 2 borders to keep the rest of us from drifting further.
I think Snow Cricket's all we need. Greech is out of there.
Reach is always here.
If they're going to get rid of anybody, they're going to get rid of the pervert first. I
Oh
wonder who that
wow!
I think I'm the one who successfully snuck into dorm room, so I can't say anything.
Yeah, but you succeeded and didn't get
But you
caught.
didn't get caught.
We're also
Yeah.
doing it to see
You
your
will-
consensual girlfriend.
Yeah.
That's true.
That you got
So-
snow, you got called gay. Or thought you were gay, excuse me. Okay. So, as you guys begin to gather, it will be you two, the 11 goblins, and your singular prisoner who just gave himself up. You gather with the others that you had led over towards the place, and the fire has been completely doused, but smoke still billows out from this building. They then have a squad of soldiers who reluctantly start taking buckets in, and you see that they douse the fire to where eventually it smolders out completely. Coughing and hacking some of these guards. One of them, who has gotten over their fit, comes over to you all and says, is that who's the dead guy on your shoulders? Do we have to arrest you, or
I'll flop him
Self,
down.
self-defense. I have 12 witnesses.
I'll go, this was the ringleader of the murder cult.
right? He places a hand on top of his hilt, and these are
These isn't
goblin?
who.
Oh, these were prisoners of the leader of the murder cult.
oh, wait, really?
I
Yeah.
believe they should probably be given diplomatic sanctuary, considering the ongoing negotiations with the Goblin Village, who they were probably kidnapped from. By, and I'll point to the dead guy, this guy in your town.
He looks to that, looks to you, looks over at the crowd of people from the one place you were at where, like, you captured basically everybody in that place. Oh, did you tell him what you did last session outside of, like, what he was involved in?
Not entirely.
You want to tell him? As,
Uh,
like, Bones, you see on a porch nearby just a dozen bodies laying in a pile, and one guy sitting on top of it, running his fingers through his hair.
I left them all alive, thank you very much.
Yeah,
Just
no,
unconscious.
they're just unconscious in a pile.
Oh, they still are?
Yeah, yeah.
I'll, like, point back with my thumb and go, they're all witnesses.
Huh.
And should also probably be arrested.
Didn't think you had that in you, I'm gonna be honest.
I'll lean in towards him and, like, put my hand over part of my mouth and go, tentacles were involved.
I didn't need to know that.
He looks very confused. First, we find a dead god just laying out in the streets, and we find you all, a fire, men on a porch. He scratches at his chin. I think I need to take at least one of you in, if you're willing
Oh,
to come
dibs.
quietly.
Well, Snowcroak was about to put his wrist together, but on hearing dibs, I'll just sort of shrug my shoulders.
I mean, if you're both willing, that makes my life a lot
I'm
easier.
going to prison, baby. Hell yeah.
He pulls out some cuffs and goes to cuff you, Snowcroak, when you hear a sharp, "That is not necessary." The half-orc woman, walking down the street, clad in armor, followed by a hobgoblin chieftain, and his old father.
Yo,
Objection!
badge is fucking falling.
What?
She says, "I'm really tired today, and I've seen the current landscape," wafting her hand across, "and I determined that things are going well for you since the two of you are still alive. And there's already a group of goblins here. I thought I was going to be the first to bring some in, but seems I
Nope.
was very much the last."
Found some prisoners of that murder cult that we murdered.
Oi! It's Gwyn and Gru and Gui, and just starts going through them. As they just run over and surround their hobgoblin chieftain, and they're like all cheering for him and be like, "Ah, boss, yay!"
Always be Guelph to me.
Guelph stays actually.
Oh. Hi, Guelph.
Hey, boss. I'm sticking with you.
I don't know if I can bring you to magic school.
I'll sneak in a bag or something.
You are now my emotional support, man.
Wait,
I'll just be like, are you going to feed him and take him on walks and clean up after him?
Grove starts thinking about his life choices.
I can tell you from personal experience, goblins are very difficult to clean up after.
Can confirm. Damn goblin. I don't know. Honestly, you should probably just stay here, dude. I mean,
I wish we'd have gotten to 13 because Gwynteen would have been amazing.
Gwenton.
Gwen 10. You fucking. Oh. Anyways, he says, I mean, if that's what you want, sure. I thought I'd give it a whirl, but I can stay here too.
honestly, you seem a lot more charismatically persuasive than the rest of your
I mean,
party.
realistically, anyone who wants to apply for next semester could.
Oh, I'll have to take that under consideration.
I mean, yeah, I guess it works.
You know they accept goblins already.
Well,
do.
to be fair, I am kind of a special case edgewise. I don't know, can you do magic, man?
I mean, I could always try.
See, I think it's easy, but everybody else tells me it's hard.
Do they? I would figure it's pretty easy for you. I've seen you do it.
Exactly, right?
He nods.
See, this guy gets it.
Anyway, sure you don't want to tag along?
I don't think you'd be allowed, dude.
He looks between the two of you. Oh man.
I guess try to get in next year.
Well, how much is the entry?
I'll tell you what, I have my ways.
Oh?
Send me a letter that you want in or something. I got my dad to take care of it.
Look, I mean, I could just come with you, right? For like a visit, and then I'll make my way back if anything else. Don't you guys get
Sure,
like a
I guess.
visitor's pass or something?
I don't know.
Look, worst case scenario, I just have to walk back here.
I guess.
He nods. Then I'm along for the ride.
Sure.
Nice.
She wraps things up pretty readily, gets people organized, and you all begin to like get concessions and find out that she's made a grand deal with the goblins to allow them into the city, and they have agreed to completely open back up trade routes. She says, I really don't know how you found out that he was working as a middleman, but good. I'm glad.
I kicked his ass.
Seems we're going to be locking up quite a few people for the next few weeks, and turmoil's going to be quite a lot here. But you really appealed to a lot of people, Snorkrick. And you, Greech, are the only goblin who had the backbone to stand up for the city. And for that, I would like to give you both this. She takes out a scepter and places it on the table.
The rod of power.
Actually, it is a rod of command.
The rod of lyrical power.
Well, thank you very much.
She says, you're welcome. It's the least I could do. And to be fair, it wasn't mine. It was the hobgoblin that gave this to me to give to you.
I'll turn to the hobgoblin and say thank you. very much.
It's
Where the
no
hell-
problem.
Where the hell did you get a rod of command?
Well, after you did a bit of your fighting, I went through our things and started looking for ways to improve myself. I found that among it, but I was thinking I don't really need to command people. I prefer to have the fun of the wrestling and whatnot.
I mean, yeah, fair enough.
Well, if you declare today some sort of holiday, I'll come back and celebrate it with you next year.
Mm. They both
Official
look at
Greech
each other.
Day.
I don't know.
I love
She
celebrating the
says
Greechening.
we can name the day, but calling it Greech Day?
Greech Day.
A bit conceited of you, is it not?
It's impossible to be conceited when you are God.
Mm.
Yes.
She looks between the two of you. Shouldn't it at least include your friend who, kind of collaborated all of this?
Exactly. He's my friend. Therefore, he's under the banner of Greech.
And I'll put my arms on Greta's shoulder. And don't forget Greta.
Exactly. Also under the banner of Greech.
Snow Craig, you okay with this?
Yeah, what the hell?
Greta shrugs. As she said, I can't believe I'm saying this, but fine. We'll call it Greech Day.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Nice.
she makes a declaration to people that today will be the first celebration of Greech Day, in which the treaty is signed and da 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 da. You all enjoy some festivities and take a long rest.
Nice.
Then you'll be making your way out for the school the next day. And I think that's where we're going to end it off for tonight.